welcome to a very special St. Patrick's Day episode of Jabroni Sports. Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hola.
Hey.
How are we doing?
What's good?
Good.
All right, fantastic. So, here we are on
It seemed
St.
like
Patty's
you really
Day.
cared how we're doing, actually.
Well, I mean, no one really gave me much, so we kept it moving.
Right.
No one really seemed to care about my question, pal. All right, so anyways,
Bud.
yeah, bud.
Well, what's it
Listen
to you?
here, Chief.
Get fucked, bud. Speaking of getting fucked,
Great start.
great segue. Getting fucked. How about Maryland in the NCAA tournament?
You mean Virginia?
We're just, Maryland, Baltimore County, fucking Virginia.
Yeah, well,
That's too much.
that's what they did.
That
DC,
is-
Maryland, Virginia.
True that. So, guys, 2 days into the NCAA tournament here. Obviously, 16 beating a 1 for the first time ever. Pretty noteworthy. I would say.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. It's one of those, like, here's the thing, though. I felt kind of robbed. Like, because, like, as a kid, like, I'd root for it every year. And, like, you know, the 16 just gets smacked every single year.
Right.
And then, like, the 16 finally won, but there was no drama in it at all.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel genuinely, like, robbed. Like, I don't know, like, 8-year-old me is, like, pissed off that this is how it happened.
It should have been on a buzzer beater.
It had to
Someone
be.
should have been, you know, what was that guy? Bryce Drew from Valparaiso.
Yes.
Leaner from banking it off the glass for 3.
Wait, hold up. Are we not going to say who's on the podcast or their Twitter handles? Or
Yeah.
everybody just knows by now?
I need to get my Twitter handle popping.
Get that Twitter handle popping. What do we got over there, Gonzo?
At Gonzo1323. I also want to give a shout out to Lace God for providing the beats.
Excellent. My Twitter handle is at AJ Firstenow.
Mine is at Trey Montuano.
And Brian is at Scotty262.
262.
That went Carl Malone on him there.
Go.
Carl Malone likes his Twitter handle.
And, of course,
Carl
our
Malone.
producer is Johnny Montuano at GBabyLaFleur. Woo! So, yeah, again, the Valpo buzzer beat, like, it should have been, like, one of those iconic moments. And I feel like it just won't be because it was so anticlimactic in a sense. Like,
Beat him down, dude.
yeah, like, what is the moment? Like, there's not, like, going to be, like, a defining image from that game.
Yeah, the celebration at the end, right? Did they? I don't know. I didn't even watch it. I'm just assuming.
It was just strange because Virginia was so, it seemed like 31-2 in the ACC, so good all year, and they were just thoroughly outplayed by a team that didn't look good even. It was just weird to watch. But they were draining threes, though.
Yeah.
They were hot from the three-point line.
Jarius Lyles was out of his fucking mind. Like, had the game of his life.
And that short dude, that midget,
Yeah.
McCara, or I don't know what his name was, but he was making it rain, too.
Yeah, no, UMBC was absolutely, they had the game of their lives. You know, they shot like 70% in the second half, which is basically like what you have to do to beat a 1 seed.
He was like that, remember Coach Carter? That little point guard was running around, that little Mexican point guard.
Yeah.
That was him.
That's
that
what
was
I
him.
thought he was,
That was
man.
him. Yeah.
He finally made it. He
Yeah.
finally made it.
There was like some white dude at one point towards the end that just like shot a 3, missed it. They kicked it back out to him. He's like, I'm gonna shoot again. Drains it. Of course.
Hey, does Trey Young's stock go down at all? Because, like, I watched the game and it was like, whatever, but, like, he was supposed to be, like, a top 5
He
pick,
had
and I
a
don't
pretty
know.
good game
He had
though.
28 points,
Yeah.
but he's got to take quite a few shots.
He
to
shot
get there.
50%.
I think Trae Young's stock should have been going down the last 3 months.
Yeah.
So, like, if it goes down now, like, kind of shame on you for not noticing their season since January.
Yeah.
But if you watch Oklahoma, he does not have a lot of help on that team, man.
There's one other dude. There's
Yeah.
like who can play it all. There's another like freshman who's like a spot up shooter and can kind of like create his own. And then the rest of them are just like fucking like mannequins, basically.
Pretty- yeah.
Like it's really, 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 really ugly to watch. It reminded me of like Colin Sexton for Alabama.
Yeah.
It was really, really similar. Wow, because their first round game was super fun against Virginia Tech. And Colin Sexton had a really good game. And then there was another freshman that Alabama has that comes off the bench who hit like 5 or 6 threes. And that's it. And then, like, that's fine. And, like, you know, these are lottery picks. They are. Like, Trae Young is still a lottery pick. He is. Like, the skill set's there.
When he plays in the NBA, playing with other better players will probably help elevate his game. So
I would agree. Like, he'll be fine. I don't think he's going to be Steph Curry.
Right.
Like some people were saying earlier on.
And
Which
Shabazz Napier, man, that's what he's shooting for.
yeah.
Shabazz. Oklahoma probably shouldn't even been in the tournament though.
I would agree with that. I thought USC probably
Or
should have been
Oklahoma
in.
State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State beat them twice, I
NCAA,
think.
They need star power.
Yeah,
they
no,
want the
totally.
name in the tournament. But I agree, man. Oklahoma, that's not a tournament team.
But then Cuse was one of the last 4 in, and they looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, they had that one year where they were the last 4 in, and they went to like, what, the Elite 8?
They made the final.
They made the Final Four?
Final Four is like an 8 seed one of the years. I remember it was like or like it was like a 10 or an 11 even. But yeah, Boeheim.
Yeah, he gets some boys to play.
It's kind of like Izzo. Yeah,
boys.
exactly. Like you don't worry about the regular season too much for teams with coaches like that. But yeah, it's been. I think
Get the shot out of here, Shabazz.
Thanks, Giannis.
that's Shabazz Muhammad though, not Napier. And also we talked about Shabazz Napier like a minute and a half ago. So
Where does that clip even from?
thanks for the timely drop over there, Bud.
What is that even from?
Our producer's great.
Yeah,
Great
He's on
clip,
top
but
of
Let's make sure we don't reference our friends, but let's play an audio clip 5 minutes late.
get that shot out of here, Shabazz.
Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say
God, okay. You can't do it.
the person.
You never saw that before?
No.
Yeah, it's like get that out of here, Shabazz. But
Giannis accent is the
Hold
best.
on, getting back to
Yeah.
the UMBC thing
well,
because
no,
we
I
kind of
was
jumped off.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
move.
ahead.
I was gonna move a little bit away from it, but stay within college basketball at least.
Shit.
The people.
Hold on, don't move too far away. I want to talk about their Twitter.
Well,
Oh, I was
okay,
gonna say, shout him out.
No,
Let's go.
AJ's got it. AJ's got it.
the two people I think too that were like most relieved by UMBC winning was probably Sean Miller and DeAndre Ayton because it like immediately you forgot
Right.
like that they got fucking housed by Buffalo the night before. It was like, oh, that's not even a big deal. Like Sean Miller gave like a defiant press conference too. He went out there and he's like, I'll be exonerated. I'm innocent. Our team's ready. We're as talented as anybody, and we can win this whole damn thing. I was like, fuck yeah. Like look at him. Look at Buddy go.
You go, Sean.
Yeah, look at fucking Bud over here, fired up, drop the mic, like let's fucking do it.
It's just going to be Rafael Palmeiro. That's in history with the wagging
Yep,
finger.
that's
I
exactly
did not take steroids.
Yeah.
Maybe Sean Miller will forget how to speak English like Sammy Sosa too. maybe that could happen too. But yeah, I was like, damn, Arizona got off the hook really quick because it went from like, holy fuck, that was crazy to like, yeah, it's not that wild. I mean, it was only a 13-4 game. It wasn't a 16-1 blowout or anything. So, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. And then yeah, absolutely the real MVP of the first round, I think was UMBC Athletic, their Twitter, because they were out there fucking handing people their asses.
Amazing.
They were just letting people know about themselves yesterday.
You lost to Albany by 30. Yeah, but we beat the number one team in the country by 20.
Yeah, they
Get them.
I did not know.
Get them.
I did not know this
And
was
yes,
happening.
yeah, they
Yeah.
did lose to Albany by 30.
it was like 83 to like 39 or something. It was like 44. I thought they lost by even
yeah.
maybe. It was crazy. But
R.I.P. to the number 83 man.
yeah, that's true. 83 Nation.
83.
But yeah, no, it was an absolutely it's surreal though. Like I watched it and it's like a daily. It still is just like how the fuck did that happen though?
Virginia didn't play any defense at all, and they're supposed to be a
weird.
great defensive team. They're trapping guys and leaving a guy open in the corner for three, just wide open. I would say probably 90% of the threes they shot were just uncontested.
Yeah, they were like as I said, UMBC Virginia. They would
Yeah.
run 25 seconds of offense and then they would get an open corner three. Like that happened so often in the second half. I couldn't comprehend it because I had just watched Virginia beat North Carolina in the ACC championship game a fucking week before that, and the team that I saw was not the same. It was not the same. I know they were missing like their sixth man, but that doesn't excuse that effort or lack thereof.
Towards the end of the game, I figured out what Virginia's problem was. Too many white guys.
Oh, and well, I don't know. They're coached by a Bennett though.
It's hard. That's a common thing though in that tournament. NIT, there's a lot of that too though. I watched a
but-
little bit of that.
No really,
Not really.
deep.
It's
No
white guy's chance to shine, man.
Yeah, the NIT is, I think, the official white guy tournament. Actually, that's where
Yeah.
white basketball goes to thrive.
Shout out to
what I've heard.
Marquette.
Big win over Harvard at the El McGuire Center for Marquette. That should help Wojo. Wojo get some top level recruits in there.
Did they win it all?
They won the first round game. They played.
They won one game.
They won a game. They play tomorrow. I think they play tomorrow against Oregon.
How long do I gotta wait for this bullshit? You should have it over by
The NIT runs concurrent to the NCAA tournament. I don't know. It's like what do you
We've been
mean?
waiting a while.
It's too
happen-
much basketball. I'm not gonna watch.
Happen at the same time. We'll just continue not watching.
The Badges didn't even make that NIT.
No, they.
How did the Badgers not make the NIT? Did they
They
like?
didn't have a winning record.
You have to be at least 500. Yeah, and they were not in conference or overall.
They were that bad?
They were very bad.
Did you watch them at all this year?
No. Why would I?
You should.
Speaking
I
of too
watched-
many white guys.
Yeah.
I watched Kakana. A lot of white guys, but there's a D1
McCabe.
prospect
McCabe.
up there. Yeah.
He's going to West Virginia. It's Mr. Basketball in the state.
Another
Was there a guy
great
ranked higher
basketball.
than him?
I might be ranked, but he's gonna win, or he did win the award.
Tyler
It is.
Hero. Tyler Hero is going to Kentucky. Two guys.
There's a third that's going to go D1 too.
Two guys that aren't going to Wisconsin from Wisconsin. It's great. And
West
they're also
Virginia.
white, by
Would
the
you
way.
want to?
Well, Sam Decker came out and even said that
don't know.
he would have rethought what he did when he came out of high school because Wisconsin didn't really tailor to his brand of basketball.
It also doesn't prepare you for anything in the NBA.
I think defensively a lot of it translates.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Fair, yeah, I guess that's fair.
say
That's fair.
Badgers
But
basically play exclusively man to man, like with a lot of pro
Yeah.
scheme, pro styling defensively.
but
which I think
just
is
some of the
important.
offense,
Yeah.
in the limited amount of games I've seen that they run, it's just like, I don't know if this really translates. But
Tough to watch for sure. What about Kettle Moraine Lutheran?
Shout out Coach
And
Jans.
taking down
Zach
Giannis's
Jans.
brother.
Taking down, what was it before Dominican? They beat somebody really good. Oh, Brown Deer.
They've been
Brown
an
Deer.
underdog story the whole time.
Brown Deer took down Dominican, and then they lost on a team that was ranked ahead of them on a buzzer beater at state, right? Was it the semifinal?
First time ever they went to state, yeah. Keller Marine Lutheran's first appearance. So shout out to them. Hell of a run. Coach Jans, Zach Jans.
Shout out to
If
the
anybody knows
Lutherans.
them that listens to this, let them know.
Yeah, maybe we
Jabroni
can
Sports shout out.
maybe we can get him on. You know,
Right.
something for down the road.
Colin, producer.
I'm very grateful that we have the high school basketball channel. I don't know what the fuck else is on that channel, but
High
once
school
in a while,
basketball?
Oh yeah, what
High
channel
school
is that?
Spectrum
so
Spectrum
unpredictable.
Sports.
you're just like, oh.
32.
I don't
They
have
just walked
cable.
up the court and traveled. It's the other team's ball. This is great.
The weirdest one I saw was I was watching it one time, and almost always the names match up, and this time the names didn't match up who was playing, and I'm like, this is weird. So we're like, maybe there is an injury, who knows? So we watched like half an hour of this game, and then they cut back to the game that it said it was supposed to be on the thing. And like this dude had like a career-ending injury in high school basketball.
Oh, I remember. I was there.
Yeah.
No, because it was like 9:00 and it says live and they're like warming up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what fucking game in Wisconsin starting at 9 p.m. And we were like, somebody must have died, like half jokingly, and then they like show like earlier tonight and like a kid getting like put into an ambulance, and I'm like, oh no, like oh
I
no.
shouldn't be laughing. That's horrible.
But he didn't die. It was like a fucking it was like an injury, but he fucking destroyed his leg in warmups,
Yeah.
which is I never even like.
No, they played. They had played. Remember, like 2 minutes of the game.
No, like 18 seconds
Yeah.
or something. It was crazy, but yeah, that
I'm
was.
sure he's doing great.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's probably okay.
He's got his whole life ahead of him. It's, disappointment happens all the time. Get used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, I mean, tournament's been fascinating. I think the higher seeded teams took notice of the upset because both teams today so far have destroyed. Villanova and Duke have both just absolutely crushed their opponents early in the day today.
Villanova didn't want a repeat of what happened to him with the Badgers
Yeah,
last year.
yeah.
Michael Bridges.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a
Solid.
player.
Ooh.
That is
I
a
hope
player.
the Bulls are around to get him.
No, that is a player. Absolutely.
done.
I'd say Jalen Brunson might be the best player on the team currently, but Bridges is without a doubt the best pro prospect.
Potential for sure.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential.
That's kind of one of the things I'm really looking for in the tournament is to watch those lottery picks and kind of rate them.
I wasn't impressed by
Porter
that.
was playing. He was not healthy, man.
No,
He had 16, but he was gassed. He had his
he
hands
hasn't
on his
played all
knees.
year.
yeah,
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He had 16 and he was exhausted. So I mean,
16's okay.
no, I'm saying he did good.
I
He did
like
good
him.
for
I
not
don't
playing
know
all
why.
year. I like him too.
that's my whole thing. Yeah, it sucks for the tournament though because it seems like most of the elite prospects are rarely on relevant teams now. Like Aiton's gone, Porter's gone, Sexton's gone, Trae Young's gone. Like
I wasn't
who's left?
impressed.
I like Jaren Jackson a lot on
Yes.
Michigan State.
Yes.
And they got Bridges too. He's solid.
And Mo Bamba also bounced. As
Yeah.
Texas,
Oh, man, they had that game.
Texas choked away a big lead too. So pretty much like your top 10 NBA draft, like they all lost in the first round for the most part. Or
Really?
Today. Yeah, I mean more or less. Like Sexton
Damn.
won, but he lost today, so now he's gone.
You can't count out seniors, man, in these tournaments.
Absolutely.
And that's why these lower seeds, for one game, for a small sample size, you get 5 seniors working together towards a goal against some of these lottery picks. You can get these upsets.
I.e. Zach
It's beautiful to
Showalter.
see sometimes.
Yeah,
Put
I
the
think,
belt on.
I think that's like Buffalo. Buffalo showed that to the T because they were clicking on all cylinders. That didn't look like an upset either. That just looked like a better team.
They knew what they were doing, and they
Yep.
were working together,
Loyola Chicago too.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
shout out.
Solid
Well,
team,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, they played.
That's my sleeper pick. To
You think they're gonna beat Tennessee today?
I think they're gonna. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Tennessee's tough. They're actually one of one out of the 5 NCAA games I watched all year. I watched Tennessee. They're pretty solid.
I did have Loyola making the Sweet 16 in my bracket, so
Oh wow!
I do have them. I do have them beating Tennessee today. I don't know if I bet that necessarily, but I did pick it at one point.
I had South Dakota State beating Ohio State for some
As
reason.
that, well, I had Mike Dom. That's why the Dominator.
I don't know.
The Mike Dominator. What do you mean? Of course, Dad. Of course.
Felt good about it.
Of course. Mike Dom, second round pick, future G Leaguer. Come on, that's exciting stuff.
Future G Leaguer.
Speaking of G Leaguers,
Brandon Jennings.
light it up, light it up.
For one game, that's the second game. He didn't really light it up so much.
He'll be back. Give him
I think
time.
he had 2 points on 1 of 6 and like 4 turnovers, but
Let him get his legs under him.
He was feeling himself that first game though. He was dropping dimes. He almost had a triple double.
the first game was it was probably the most fun the Bucks had been.
They were
like,
playing
once.
the fucking Grizzlies.
I don't care. I needed something.
Right, right.
I needed that. Like 16, 12, and 8 for Brandon Jennings was I was like cackling.
It was
That's
fun.
like-
It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
he had a lot of
text
energy. Seemed like some fresh legs while he was out there. He's getting it done.
And then
That first corner step back 3 he hit, I was like, oh my god, like I just like brought back like a flood of memories. I was like, oh my god, it's Brandon Jennings. It's like 55. Oh
yeah,
shit.
55.
I was a puddle of emotion.
And then the
It was incredible.
Bulls go and beat the Grizzlies by 1 point. I'm like, seriously?
Bulls have sneakily screwed themselves.
They're
down to
winning
the
too many
the
games.
ninth slot now, I think, in the lottery.
They're winning too many games.
They're winning.
Why didn't they just trade away like Robin Lopez so they didn't have to play him?
I mean, that's not a bad
Yeah,
point.
the Bucks
I thought
could
they were
use
going
Robin
to.
Lopez.
Yeah.
The Bucks could
sure.
really
Oh
use
my
Robin
God.
Lopez.
Yeah.
And there were rumors that the Bucks were interested. But I don't.
I think the Bucks are just always linked to a Lopez because like there's 3 off seasons in a row where it's Brooke Lopez, like Brooke Lopez to the Bucks, and now they're like that didn't work. Like what about Robin? Like let's give that a shot. So I think that's there's actually in the Lopez brothers contracts that they have to be linked to Milwaukee once a year. But yeah, guys, what are your final 4 teams? What do you any other sleeper picks? Anything else you think?
All right, I'll read mine since I got it
okay.
here in front of me.
You gotta look it up. You don't remember?
Hell no, I don't. I'm trying to play nice, but I don't college sports.
I know you got Cincinnati in the Final 4.
I know.
As
I
do
got
I.
Cincinnati winning it all versus
Winning
Oh
it
wow,
all.
Yeah,
wow, okay, all right.
versus West Virginia.
Press Virginia.
Bob
Or no, I'm
Huggins.
sorry, Press Virginia.
Yeah,
versus,
there you go. Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I have Kansas.
Mm.
And then, so my final 4 teams are Cincinnati, West Virginia, Kansas, and I don't know, Gonzaga.
That's
Gonzaga.
crazy. Those are mine.
Is it?
What?
Nuh-uh.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, no way.
But yeah, I got Kansas versus Cincinnati in the.
No,
the final.
Kansas won't get that far. They always blow it.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have 3 out of the same Final 4 teams as Gonzo though. So yeah, I also have Cincinnati making the Final 4 in that region. I have North Carolina. I have Press Virginia, and I have Kansas. Yeah, and then I have Carolina beating Kansas in the championship game. So
Wow.
yeah, I like Cincinnati. I like them a lot. I'm glad. I liked Purdue as well, and then Isaac Haas went down in their first round game,
Oof, that's
which
tough.
is a huge loss for them. Yeah,
That's a huge loss.
that's a seven
Big white boy, yeah.
That's a 7'1" loss. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't like their prospects nearly as much anymore. If there's a team from the Big Ten that I think can make a run, Michigan State obviously every year seems to be that team. Maybe Michigan. I don't know. I wasn't particularly impressed with Michigan in their game against Montana, but yeah.
You guys want to hear my Final 4?
Can't go for
No. So
I'll just preface
I'm
it.
good. I'm good. I've heard enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I skip? I just was so excited because I found it on my phone.
You don't have it memorized? What are you doing?
No,
You even
I-
taking this seriously?
good. I'm also in dead last,
Get
by the
that
way.
shot. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Shabazz. I picked Virginia to win it all, so that went well.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
But other than that, my
Yeah.
other 3 teams are still alive. Thank God. I have Michigan.
Doesn't matter.
Your champion's done in the first round. I don't know.
You gotta hope
Yeah,
everyone else.
I shouldn't
you're
even.
playing-
I shouldn't even read them. Never mind.
I think we were right actually when Brian said we're good. So yeah.
Actually, seriously, we're good, Brian. Go ahead.
And I mean, Arizona did me in, so like, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I had Arizona going far too.
I got lucky. Like most of the teams that got the huge shocks I had going out like in the second round or something like that. So
Yeah.
I sort of like
Definitely.
upset insulated myself.
Definitely.
I had Arizona and Michigan State going far just for the reason that there were so many distractions that I thought they'd be so focused on, like the opposite, just focused on basketball because they didn't want to think about anything else.
That would be their sanctuary.
Sports
Their-
psychologist.
Yeah.
You know, Izzo always has them boys ready.
Them boys.
Them boys. Where's the them boys clip?
That's how you describe like college sports because you don't know any of the players, so you just name the coach and then you say them boys.
That's so true though. In college sports, it like the coach is the team's
Yeah.
identity. Like I was watching and like I was talking to somebody and they're like, man, like coaches like overcoach in college sports so much. I was like, well, yeah, because it's about them though. Like their ego is so much greater in college because like it is like they're the only constant. That's it.
I'm watching Alabama versus Virginia Tech, and I'm not watching the game. I'm watching Buzz Williams and Avery Johnson.
Yeah.
And they're like almost fighting each other on the sideline as they're coaching. It was unbelievable to watch. I mean, veins are popping out of I don't know how many chins Buzz Williams got.
Dude,
over
Buzz
there.
Williams. As I said on Twitter, Buzz Williams looks like he ate Marquette's Buzz Williams. Like he's so big now. He's so
He
big.
buttons up that collar all the way, so that neck is just
Just
jowling out.
begging for mercy. And then, did you hear him at halftime? That
He
just,
sound Tibbs-esque.
it was way worse. He's out there. He's like, "We gotta play better defense. We gotta move the ball." And like the reporter asked him one question, and then she's like, "Okay, Buzz, go have a lozenge or something. Like, go please.
And
Like,
these
go
guys
away."
they're getting in defensive stances.
Yep.
I mean, they're just imploring their players.
Yeah, Avery Johnson slapping the floor,
yeah,
like
yeah.
going out there giving his son a high five at midcourt. It was wild. But that's what it is in college because it's about the coaches. Like you get like a situation like I think this is kind of weird. Like Loyola is an awesome story, but like the face of Loyola is that like 98-year-old
Yeah.
woman. That's weird, right? Like why? Like it's not about the like. I feel like the NCAA like clearly tries to de-emphasize the importance of the players in these programs.
Well, you have to.
That's I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that, it fits their
They
argument.
know
then.
what they're doing.
Yep.
They know what they're doing.
Like-
They like to focus on the white players.
Sneaky bastards.
Seriously,
That's all
seriously,
Loyola has,
Ryan,
isn't it?
Ryan, Archie
Colonel Custard or
Diacono.
something?
Remember that?
Villanova?
Yeah.
He's on the
Jim
Bulls-
Nance was like,
Bulls
I
junior
have this
team."
tie. I've always had this tie. I want to give it to you as a gift. Remember that? That was so creepy.
I remember that.
Johnny,
I do not
you remember
remember
that?
that. Yeah, I do.
Johnny, pull up that clip. Jim Nance and Ryan Archie Diacono.
What did he like? Try to adopt him?
This is a tie. I've always had this tie. I don't know. It's so strange.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like Grayson Allen gets a lot of coverage.
I'm walking out and
Fuck
throwing that
Grayson
tie
Allen.
right in the
I'll
trash,
start,
man.
I'll start beef right here. I don't
Fuck
even care.
Grayson Allen.
Fuck
Yeah,
Grayson
no,
Allen.
fuck Grayson
Tripping
Allen.
ass.
Tripping ass.
Fucking
Tripping ass.
weird hip check, like
Fuck Duke.
booty bumping, fucking piece of shit.
For
Yeah.
real though. Fuck, dude.
Yep.
I hate Duke.
Ryan Archidiakono.
Tar
So just
Heels
Ryan AR, and then it should autofill for you.
Archie Manning.
Ryan Archie Manning.
Ryan Archie Manning.
But yeah, it's so weird to me that's like the way, like if you pay attention, the way that college sports is covered is so like pandering and so just like
Click
I don't
video,
know,
Johnny.
it's so transparent. Like,
Why are you Googling it? Look it up on YouTube.
YouTube, you psychopath.
I told him hit video. Like Johnny Googling is
It's painful.
fascinating.
This is
Oh,
fantastic.
it's click that one that says tie giving ritual. I'm sure that's it.
Johnny, are you even listening to what we're talking about?
No. It's a news article.
No.
He fell asleep.
While
It's-
we're waiting, shout out Happy St.
It's a,
Patrick's
it's a
Day,
personal
guys.
Final Four tradition.
Oh, here we go.
The tie symbolizes a lot to me. My father, who taught me how to tie a tie, I just felt years ago that I wanted to do something to honor a senior on the team that wins the title, to give them something to take home. I bring a new tie every year to the game, and I find a player who I'm inspired by everything about them. What they do on the floor, what they've
Nobody
done in the
wants this damn
classroom.
tie.
Yeah.
That was an easy one tonight.
Shut up! It's just a tie.
Why is he? What? That is weird as shit.
I don't know. I thought it was strange.
You know
That
what's
is-
more valuable than that tie, Jim?
Thank you for
Teach
bringing that to
him
light.
how to tie that tie, because he probably don't
So,
know.
is Jim Nance? Can we have like a place where we put people where they're
I go to
crazy?
the.
Like, is Jim Nance crazy?
They have those
I think
places.
it's called an insane asylum.
No, like
yeah.
just for the show. Just for the
Oh,
show.
okay. Like he's in our crazy box.
Yeah.
So he's in there with Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard is the craziest person.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should do a March Madness bracket for the crazy people.
Craziest
The
celebrities.
craziest
what
celebrities.
would Jim Carrey be?
He
He'd be on there.
Shit,
He could be. He could be a one
Jim
seed.
Carrey's bonkers.
Have you
man.
watched that documentary?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're getting
No.
really far off topic.
No,
Jim
dude,
and Andy.
let's
Check
go.
that
Let's
out,
roll.
though.
Let's riff. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he could be
that
a
was-
one seed.
That was really fucking interesting, but I don't know if it's real. I think it's just Jim Carrey fucking around.
Well, so his
I think he
girlfriend.
just thinks it's funny.
His girlfriend killed herself, right?
Yeah.
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 And that was kind of the beginning of Wacko Jim.
His
I mean,
break.
Wacko Jim Carrey.
Yeah. That's why I think Jim Carrey is just broken as a person. I don't think there's any acting going on at this point.
And wasn't that right around when he was going to do that movie 23 or whatever it
Is
was?
that and then the Man in the Moon role? I
Yeah.
think like he never came back from that. Basically,
Oh, dude.
like
Interviews with him of late.
yep.
He's
They're interesting though, man. I don't know if he's insane or if he just doesn't give a fuck to the point where he's just like, it's funny to troll all these people.
yeah, that could be.
Could be.
I don't.
Like he's been a comedian. Like if you watch the documentary where he's playing Andy Kaufman, he's in character the entire time. Like it's
Maybe it
not.
was better for him to be Andy Kaufman than Jim Carrey.
But maybe he's just playing a character. Maybe he made up a character that's better, and he's just gonna. Be
So what's more crazy, that Jim Carrey stuff or Jim Nance gathering ties from his dad
Jim Nance.
and
Nance
looking
handing out
for
ties.
Yeah.
random white guys to give them to after the tournament's over?
So what are we gonna do? Our
Bracket of crazy.
Bracket of crazy.
Bracket of crazy.
crazy, weird, scary. We're just
However
doing.
you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your region. Make up your own region. You know. That's yeah.
I'm the captain now.
Can I get
exactly.
Can I get Tyler Hansbrough?
Yeah, Psycho T. Psycho T be a great candidate.
Yeah, Psycho T. I mean, Psycho's right in the name. So
Exactly.
that's pretty.
Should we
pretty
just do
ideal.
a draft? Fuck it. Let's riff. Let's do a draft.
64-person draft. I will,
Nah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna decline.
No. Let's shrink it down. Let's do
Be
like
a lot
30
of wrestlers on there.
Let's do 32. Let's do 32.
No,
No,
How about we do it?
it'd take
like,
too long.
that's 8
separately.
people.
I'd rather just unveil it when we all have it ready. At
Yeah.
some other
Okay.
point.
We can do that.
Yeah, like that's a tease that we'll actually deliver on. So
Maybe.
But we have to
next-
draft so we don't duplicate.
Well, or we just talk. We communicate.
Oh, we're
to
gonna
each
talk
other.
about it.
We
Yeah,
could
be
just
like,
talk about
I don't-
weed and sports.
we could just talk about
Johnny.
weed and sports.
Cue the music. We're gonna talk weed and sports.
We're gonna talk weed and sports. So,
Johnny's so confused.
Johnny, play the music. Play the music, Johnny.
Johnny, do you have a rough night last night, or
weed and sports coming up?
Look at his haircut. Of course, it was rough.
wearing an Ireland headband? Happy
like
St.
it.
Patrick's
I like
Day,
it.
by the way.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
Again, happy St. Patty's Day, guys.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside,
Kyrie's good though.
Yeah, Kyrie's got
I've got the cutest day. Well, I can't
Movie
wait
gifts.
to play.
I might be better.
When our fans make me feel this way. Our fans. Talking about our fans.
Does
Our
Tristan sing anybody? Or he just
fans.
dances in the back of
We
his.
Yeah,
Hype man, dude. Just
the hype man Tristan Thompson. Kind of the role he's been reduced to in Cleveland as well.
Oh, he's singing now, and you got it. Ah.
Turn it off.
That,
It's too
guess we
much.
missed out on Tristan.
look at that nice
That's like the
smile.
best part.
Oh,
I mean, I can play it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
That's
guys. I know it's
No.
it is disappointing.
Let's just end the podcast.
It's, yeah. Now that we didn't get to hear Tristan Thompson sing, is anything worth it even? Who cares?
You fucked up, Johnny.
Fucking terrible.
You fucked up.
Oh, he's playing it anyway.
He's back.
He wasn't even singing. He was just standing there.
See,
No, he was singing.
what a
Good
fucking
at the
coward.
cue because of
Booby.
you.
You gotta have your wife sing next time.
That's really poor. Yeah.
I can't
Tristan.
wait to play when our fans make me feel this way. Our
What is that?
fans, our
Fucking-
Wait,
fans,
Why is he singing like
okay.
Migos?
Our fans.
That's all he knows,
talking
man.
about Our fans. Our fans.
Turn it into fucking triplet lyrics there or something. Okay.
Where does it go from there?
That's
No,
Let's
that's
not
enough.
find out. Okay.
all right.
Anyways, all right. Welcome back to Jabroni Sports. We on the first half of the show talked a lot of NCAA basketball, a little Jim Carrey, and a little bit of other bullshit. So, second half of the show here, something that is definitely some more bullshit on the way. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, a lot more Jim
There's
Carrey talk.
100% chance of more Jim Carrey and more bullshit. But guys, yeah, something else we got kind of going on right now, and it's relevant to most of our interests. NFL free agency. NFL free agency is underway, and it is doing things this year. I remember this last trade deadline. It was actually trades that got made. Free agency. There's been a lot of like player movement and like some fairly important positions as well. Yeah, it's been more interesting than usual to me, at least.
Yeah, I'll just jump right in here,
Yeah,
and
do
it has been fairly interesting. I didn't think the Bears would actually make a move. The trade that the Packers made was very interesting. The Browns in general are kind of
They're shooting for 5 wins, man.
I
They
don't-
want them
yeah,
5
they-
wins.
They can't spend another season not winning games, so I guess they're gonna. I don't know. They're the most confusing thing that's happened, in my opinion.
And also the Jets traded up today, so they're probably going to pick a quarterback.
When I saw that, that's 100%. There's no reason to move up. They moved up from 6 to 3,
Which means that they like all 3 quarterbacks, or 4, you know, if you want to throw Mayfield in
or
there.
they have at least 3 that they could live with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When is this podcast coming out, Johnny?
Before the draft.
Tomorrow.
All right. I won't talk
100%.
about anything.
100% before the NFL draft. Yes.
No, but in all seriousness, you don't trade that many picks to move up to 3 and not pick a quarterback.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why when that's people are like, oh, maybe they're gonna go after Saquon Barkley. I'm like, no,
No.
you don't trade 2 seconds, a third, and something like to get a running back. Like, no,
Good deal for the Colts, though. You know,
absolutely, yeah, no, I think that was a great trade. If Andrew Luck's not dead and he's still gonna be their quarterback going forward, yeah, there's no reason that they had to be at 3.
All right, I feel like Gonzo had a point and I interrupted. So about the Bears, or was it just about the Browns?
Just the Browns are interesting. I didn't really have anywhere. I was just
Okay.
just wanted to like get in Jarvis
Jesus.
Landry and Johnny.
I want to talk about the Browns.
Talk about a bull.
You ready to talk about the Bengals?
Yeah, what was your guys' take though on the
Amir Sheik that's a hottest screens.
Hottest goods.
the Kaiser
Look at Tosco.
Demarius Randall deal?
I liked it.
You liked it? Okay.
Brian has good Packer insight. I'll let him.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're moving up in the draft. I mean, I like that even more than the actual trade.
Yeah, I would
mean,
agree, yeah.
Kaiser, great. I
Yeah.
mean,
Better than
Brett
Hundley.
Hundley's
Oh,
twin.
for sure.
I mean, I don't know.
Randall was a problem in the locker room. You know, one
Is
game
that-
he just walked off the field.
Okay, that was real. I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
no,
heard
him and McCarthy didn't get along for sure. And you know Mike Patton's not going to play that shit.
Yeah.
He's a bulldog.
Yeah, Mike Patton looks like he'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, he looks like he's fresh out of the army, Mike Patton. And he got his boy Wilkerson, which I thought was a great move too.
I thought that was the most important thing the Packers have done so far is actually getting somebody that can produce a pass rush without having to blitz.
And 1 year deal, that's important, I think,
Yep.
because he's going to
A
have
ton
to
of
play.
incentives.
Ton of incentives. Yep.
You know, he's good when he's motivated and healthy. And so if you're a winning team and he's healthy, he could have a good year for the Packers.
Who
I
do
think
you
he
play
will.
for?
Jets.
Okay.
He was good last year though for the
D
Jets as
tackle?
well.
he didn't play that much though, did he last year?
Little nagging injuries, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But he was good when he was on the field for them. And I think he wasn't as big of a distraction. Like I know he had issues with some of his teammates and things like that, but I don't think that he was ever. I don't know. Like I don't think he'd be problematic in a situation where the team's competitive and there's a bigger goal. I think it's easier to kind of get lost in some infighting when you're going 4-12 every year.
Going to Green Bay helps too. It's chill up there.
Yeah. There's not a lot. I mean, you just kind of focus on football. 'Cause
What,
there's-
Green Bay's like super turnt all the time?
No,
like, hey,
I'm
let's
not-
go to Green
I don't
Bay and
think-
get lit.
Yeah.
Chill, but man,
I'm
was
saying
in Green
off
Bay
the
this week. It's boring as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Off the
that's
field,
not-
there's not a lot to do.
It's kind of like why J.R. Smith likes playing for Cleveland.
Yeah, I
You know?
guess.
And there's
For
no
some-
apartment 720 up there.
I myself-
I never heard anybody say I don't want to go to Cleveland on vacation.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Joakim Noah said?
Yeah, for some guys, I think being in Green Bay prevents other distractions, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Mo Wilkerson, I would say, is definitely one of those individuals who's had some off the field issues. So
Yeah, and I like the Jimmy Graham move too.
I don't.
yeah, I do not.
There's a group out there that doesn't, but
They are here.
They're here.
We're here. We're
I like.
I mean,
hey, something we disagree on.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I like him as a big target, 6'7", down in the red zone.
Great.
Throw it up to him.
great.
Aaron Rodgers is great at the back shoulder.
10 touchdowns
gonna be all day.
last season. I mean,
How
he was
is
pretty productive.
how is this any different than last year?
What do you mean?
Who are you excited about last year? Not you.
Oh yeah,
but
no,
Packer
no.
fans.
I was excited
Okay.
about Martellus Bennett,
I just think it's.
but Rodgers
he's-
got hurt early.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Bennett
what
was
blew that
garbage
whole thing
before
up.
that, though.
Yeah,
He had
was
some,
terrible.
he had
They
some
could catch
productive
it.
He had a
plays for the
touchdown.
Packers.
He had a touchdown, but
He had a
other than
couple-
that, not.
In that
yeah,
Dallas
he
game, he had a couple catches down the stretch where it was like Rodgers was looking specifically for
Mm-hmm.
him, and it sealed the game going to Martellus Bennett. I mean, I think if Rodgers stays healthy, he could have been a productive player for them. But of course, he's not going to be productive with Brett Hundley back there. I mean, nobody was besides Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Well, I just think. I mean, I think Bennett had a foot out the door, and then the way he
Yeah.
went out and trashed the organization. And
Well, as soon as Rodgers went down, he was like, "Get me the hell out of here!"
Yeah.
He didn't want to be there. No, he's making up shoulder injuries, doing
Yeah.
all sorts of shit.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, I guess.
My concern is Jimmy Graham is going to be. This is his age 32 season approaching. His game is largely built on athleticism. Something that will not be improving at this point in his career.
And size.
Yep.
Size,
He
size
ain't
is
getting any
what-
smaller.
Size isn't going anywhere, but can he stay? I mean, he stayed healthy last year, which is the first time he's done that in 5 years.
Well,
See, but everybody says that though,
surprisingly-
and Go ahead. I think you're gonna say the
He's
same thing.
only
as me.
missed 5 games
Yeah.
in his entire career.
Well, he's been ineffective in a lot more games than that then because of injury. If he hasn't missed them, he's been
It could be 10
non-factor.
touchdown catches last year. I mean, that's no joke, man.
It's okay, but
and
I
a
mean-
lot of that's in the red zone.
And a lot of it is in the red zone because the only
I don't think he's going to be the same guy that's going to go down the middle and stretch the field between the 20s.
And
But in the
last year
red
showed
zone,
that because he averages, I think, 8.2 yards per target, which was like one of the lowest for like guys targeted more than 50 times in the entire league.
If you
So
get
he's
rid
not
of
a downfield threat at all at this point in his career.
no, but if you get rid of Jordy, you have to have somebody to fulfill that red zone need, and I think Jimmy
those two
kind
guys
of
are like
does
top
that.
5 in the last, 6-7 years of red zone touchdown grabbers.
I'd rather see them go out and just get a power forward in college sports and just be like, hey, dude,
Hey, they might still draft a
just
tight end.
fucking come here, play tight end, and it's better than playing
That's
basketball. In
Pretty
Europe.
much what Michael Clark is. 6'6" guy, hasn't really played much football in his life, and they were like, you're tall, you're fast, go catch footballs.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the dude on the Chiefs. He went
Same-
and played
that's
basketball
the
at
exact-
UWM.
yeah.
On the way here, we said Demetrius Harris.
Demetrius Harris, yeah.
Demetrius
From
Harris,
Milwaukee?
UW Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, we are neglecting to talk about the biggest move of NFL free agency, though. The Bengals signed Matt Barkley.
Matt, today,
Oh,
Matt
shit. I didn't
Barkley.
even
Matt
know.
Barkley is in the fold.
Is he going to start?
That's going to be an open competition between him and Dalton, I can tell you that.
I'm going to actually pick him up in my fantasy league.
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
Go grab Matt Barkley right now.
well, I'd have to draft him,
Guys, he's
so
on your
probably
waiver.
first round.
If he is on your waiver wire in your fantasy league, go get Matt Barkley today.
Oh, God.
But let's talk about an actual quarterback that fucking matters. How about the Kirk Cousins signing?
Oh, boy.
3 years,
Vikings are
$84
nice.
million, fully
lit.
guaranteed.
It's lit.
It's lit. How do you guys feel about the Kirk Cousins signing? Does this solidify Minnesota as a problem for a long time to come, or is it too much for a non-elite quarterback?
It's way too much for an non-elite quarterback, in my opinion. But it's what quarterbacks make. But I don't.
It's a lot of guaranteed money.
It's a lot of guaranteed money, and the Vikings proved that. I mean, they didn't win it all, but they went pretty far for a team with a quarterback that most people are like is an average at best quarterback. So why not try and slightly upgrade that position, solidify everything else around them with that money instead of spending it all on a quarterback, which down the road is going to handicap you, and you got to go sign the younger talent you do have.
Yeah.
My opinion.
They got a stellar defense, and now you're having a slightly above average quarterback. Okay, I mean, game on, and you go out and get Sheldon Richardson.
Yep. And don't forget they got Dalvin Cook back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vikings-
They're gonna be
Vikings
nice.
are
Wait,
gonna be a problem.
who'd you say? Richardson?
Sheldon
They signed Sheldon Richardson, the
from the
Vikings.
Seahawks.
Are you talking about Paul?
No.
Talking about
No,
Sheldon.
no,
Talk
Sheldon.
about-
I didn't know
talk
there was
about
another
defensive player.
Richardson. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Talking
know.
about Paul?
Talking about Paul?
Talking about Paul.
Paul Richardson. I mean,
Paul?
it's one of my
He
guys.
signed
so.
somewhere else. I can't
yeah,
remember
Redskins,
where.
right?
Redskins.
Redskins.
4 years, $28 million to Washington.
Where receivers go to die.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll get that sweet Terrell Pryor slot
Terrell
from last
Pryor.
year. But the other thing too with that contract, do you think that's the bar now for quarterbacks, like fully guaranteed deals? Like if you want to sign a franchise quarterback, you're giving them every penny guaranteed, or you're not getting them.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a precedent. It's set now.
Exactly.
have to
You're going
now.
to point to
Because
Kirk Cousins every time.
I say Aaron Rodgers isn't going to settle for half a
I don't
guaranteed
even want to
contract.
see what his extension's going to look
It's going to be like 5,200. I'm not even like,
57% of the salary cap is tied up in Aaron Rodgers.
That's my the Packers. Like you got to make some things happen now because doesn't next offseason is where he comes due.
Yeah.
You got that's going to be a fucking staggering.
You can't let
number.
him sniff free agency.
No,
No, they're trying to take care of that right now.
Yeah.
If it's not done by the end of the season, it's not
It's
happening.
not done by the start of the season.
It's gonna be done.
That means Aaron Rodgers wants to be part owner or something.
Well,
Well, he could be.
just give him a bunch of those bullshit stock things that they give people, and people tell me how they own the Packers. 'cause
I'm a
they
part
have
owner.
A piece
Oh,
of
dude.
paper.
You're talking to an owner right here, dude. This is the ownership, man.
We work hard. We work
I didn't realize we had part of the ownership team at the
Wow.
table. Oh my
Wow.
god!
How do you feel about the Packers moves? You're part owner.
Did you get a vote?
Yeah.
When I get
Did
my
you have any input?
When I get my certificate every season,
Every
it
season?
makes me feel really good. They want to remind me that I am an owner. you know?
That's like the worst part of being a Packer fan is that other Packer fans are like, I can yell at the TV because I'm a part owner, damn it.
It's like saying that you own like a little league baseball league because you bought candy bars. Like
Dom Capers needs to go.
The funny thing is, my ownership was gifted to me by a relative, like an
wow.
aunt, you know. So it's like,
yeah,
Didn't even want it, just given to me. It's like,
Then
hey,
that's
man,
fine, I guess. You can.
You
You
own.
didn't choose this life.
It literally has no value. You can't sell it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I made a buck."
Dude,
like,
That's really
How
what
smart by the Packers. Get a bunch of people to pay for ownership that have no
Nothing.
like impact on the
White
organization
people
whatsoever.
love it.
Besides,
Drunk white people.
Sure, white
besides
people
yelling
fucking
at
ape.
besides yelling at Kroll's every Sunday.
You can sell your virginity online, and that's worth way more than Packers stock. Like,
Trey, did you name drop Kroll's?
Yeah, you ever been there?
Yeah, I've
great,
been there.
great burgers.
Great burgers. It feels like you're in the 70s, though.
Yeah, there's one in Chicago too, randomly.
Really? Mm-hmm. Pretty. Oh, yeah, Kroll's West, I believe.
Shout
is where
out
I went.
Kroll's.
so I'm glad that you guys
Shout out
expanded because I had no idea what you were talking about.
Well, I go to Green Bay like once a month just to not be at work.
Are there random white people shouting in bars constantly?
Yeah, I went to Anzer, the fake Italian sounding name.
Oh, and Doozies.
Anduzzi's.
It's lit at Anduzzi's.
Dude, it was so lit. The whole place was fucking juking, man.
Watching the turkey, bro.
All white people. They were
All white
there.
people juking?
All white people.
What?
Well, you know how white people juke. But, but
you
you're
demonstrate?
going
Just
crazy at every shot, It was insane. I've never been in a bar like that. Like, I've been in a bar where you're, like, drunk at night watching it, but, like, when you're drunk in the middle of the day, well, I wasn't. But people are drunk in the middle of the day, just fucking
It's dangerous.
like,
What's your
Predictable, man.
That's why today is a
Wild
super
cards.
dangerous day because you have daytime
Oh,
second
God.
round basketball on St. Patty's Day.
Amateur night.
Like there's fireworks getting lit off inside places. There has to
Free
be.
public transportation in Milwaukee.
Please take advantage.
Yeah.
Please take advantage,
please
people. Yeah.
stay safe out there.
Gonzo, you know what you do in those bars though when you go in there? You just go, USA.
Oh.
USA.
Drunk white people will chant anything.
USA. That bar will be so lit.
It would have been so weird though. Just
No,
a bar
no,
full
it
of
was not weird.
people in northern Wisconsin just chanting
USA.
USA.
That happens. That happens whether you're there or not.
World
So,
star.
Some person just gets her ass kicked at the end of the chair.
There's too many like conceal and carry things I have to worry
Oh,
about when
man.
I'm up in Green Bay for me to start anything. I want to fucking
USA 's
blend
right.
in and be out as quick as I can.
USA is right in there though. You're playing to your base there if you're in northern Wisconsin. Like,
Yeah, but I'm drawing
they love,
attention.
they love America way more than you do.
That's not
Yeah.
saying much.
Yeah. Just reminded me of watching Badger football games too. Just yelling "Run it" every single play.
Johnny's favorite.
Run it!
So true though.
It works though. Every time they throw it, they fuck up. So it's, I kind of root for it.
I somehow feel like their basketball team has the same game plan.
Run it.
Yeah.
Don't shoot from outside.
Run it.
Run it.
Wisconsin sports. Run it.
But not very fast.
not fast. No.
Not far.
No, not at all.
Yeah, like normally in
enough.
sports, when they go for a run, everybody's like, no! When the Badgers are playing, they drop back for a pass, and we're like, no!
Like, oh, God.
Bolingbrook, don't throw!
You always hear it too.
Oh,
like,
another interception.
if it's at Camp Randall and they go back, like the other team's sideline's like pass. They're like, yeah, all right. D-backs start like licking their lips, like here we go.
Miami brings out the chain. Like, oh, we're gonna get this one.
The turnover tip.
Oh, smack that though. Fucking hold that L, Miami.
Man,
Hold that L in the Orange Bowl, Miami.
Oh, Larinaga with the hands on the head. That was priceless. He never looked older, man. When that shot went in. Ooh.
It's like 47
Hey,
years.
quick sidebar. We've all had this conversation, I believe. But if you could, where would you go college football?
If I was going to be a player?
Great
Yeah.
question. We've got so
I-
off topic at this point.
I
That's
always-
great.
What are we gonna talk about? AJ McCarron of the Bills? Who
Yeah.
fucking cares?
I would say
Yeah,
Miami.
true.
I would say Miami because it's fucking lit.
Depends on what position you play.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to Miami. What position would I not want to go to Miami?
Depends on what position you play. What do you
No.
mean?
If you're an offensive lineman, you want to go to a Wisconsin or something like
Oh,
that.
you're trying to get drafted over
Yeah,
here.
but whose
Johnny's trying to
dream
get
is
put
to be
on.
an offensive lineman? Like,
Ever
this is a
since I
dream
was a boy,
scenario.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, you
Hey,
know
why-
what, man? I'd love to be a left tackle, man.
Want to pancake some defensive linemen.
Shutting down fat people's dreams all over the world.
I'm fat. I don't dream of being a lineman. Fuck that.
I've never played football.
I still don't want to be a lineman.
think a fat
I want
guy-
to be a skill position.
You think a
Come on.
fat guy grows up playing offensive line like, oh, I really want to make it to the NFL as a wide receiver. They're like, dude, you can't even run.
He's at the combine, going out
Come on, fat people got dreams
Doing the
too.
3-cone and shit, yeah. 8.2. I don't know. Okay.
That guy from
comes
Baylor.
over and says it's not gonna happen.
It's not lit.
Jim Nance is like, I've had this tie.
Actually,
You tried so hard.
He actually asks for a tie back from them. Jim Nance takes their tie.
That's how he gets his ties.
Yeah.
He lied about that
He
whole
steals
story.
them from juniors at the combine that don't run good 40s. Like, that's how Jim Nance
Listen,
gets
man,
ties.
you're not gonna make it. Give me your tie.
All right. Well, you guys want to go around, AJ?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, USC all day.
USC?
Southern
Yeah.
California, it's fucking beautiful.
Like-
The women are gorgeous. Yeah, like no-brainer for me.
Mine's USC or UCLA.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the California schools.
I'm going to Texas, man.
Texas.
Those people,
That's a good one.
You're a
those
god.
people get paid out the wazoo.
you're
You
a
walk
god.
around.
God.
You walk around like, yeah.
Yep.
You can come back in 10 years, sit in a booth, and sell autographs for $100.
Chris Sims still walks around that campus like he fucking owns everybody.
Like he mattered. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
All right.
I mean,
how-
if Sean Miller's offering, I'm going to Arizona. Just saying.
Hey, I was gonna
100 grand and Johnny's fucking pillowcase will get it done.
That's a T-shirt, actually.
Those he's spilling out the neck then. Never mind.
Those aren't grease
Don't
stains.
sleep on Oklahoma though.
Yeah.
No, where would you go basketball wise? Would it be different? Because I would go Arizona.
Well, you would now for sure.
No. Even before, because like I always thought Arizona was
I'm
cool.
going to Arizona.
Yeah, of course. Basketball, I think, would for sure be different. Basketball, oh man.
Trey, you'd want to play USC basketball?
Yeah, or UCLA.
I think basketball.
UCLA
It's still,
would be
it's still
okay.
nice weather.
Trey's about that California.
Yeah,
but-
I just like nice weather.
I think basketball.
You're gonna be living in Little Romeo's shadow though if you go USC.
No limit.
For me, basketball would be North Carolina.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
That's what I would
Damn it,
do
AJ.
too.
Yeah.
Both times.
Yeah.
I just want the Jordan swag, man.
Yeah, like this Chapel Hill, like walk in, you see the 26 championship banners and shit. Like it's so fucking cool. It's not bad weather.
It just feels like it's too much of the sticks for me, man.
North
Raleigh?
Carolina?
Is it not?
You were hanging out in Green Bay on Thursday, man.
Yeah.
Not by choice. I had to go there for work.
No, North Carolina's nice. Like, I mean, South Carolina's a little, some like dueling banjos, but North Carolina's fairly. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
North
for me,
Carolina.
after USC and UCLA, North Carolina for basketball.
Trey's got
I'm not.
options.
I'm not
Trey's
playing.
got options.
I'm not playing football at North Carolina. But shout out to Trubisky.
One of my always like, if I wasn't quite like high major good, would be like Hawaii, just because it'd be fucking
there
amazing.
you
They
go.
get a scholarship and you
San
like,
Diego
live in-
State.
Good
Like
thought.
yeah, just like fucking Hawaii in general. Like you live in paradise for 4 years. Like if you're not gonna be pro,
That travel schedule though. Ooh.
travel schedule sucks, but you don't pay for it, so fuck it.
yeah, I always wonder why more players don't go to Hawaii.
Because the travel schedule.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
So
Because you can't really like
your closest away
be
game.
that good if you're all your time is traveling.
What
Like,
about-
Your closest road game is like an 8-hour flight.
There's a lot of meth heads in Miami. Oh, Hawaii, man.
Yeah,
Miami.
you watch a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter, don't you? Smoke some ice, bro. Maybe have a cigarette.
You gotta fight Christ, bro. You gotta fight Christ.
Let me tell you about Jesus, brother.
You want a cigarette? You gotta clean it up. You gotta turn it around.
How do you?
Come on,
I wouldn't
bro.
even want a cigarette if my hands are cupped. I can't even like fucking ask the thing. I gotta like shake it in my fucking lips. Like,
No, he's got to ask you for you. You ready for ass job?
Ask me, bro. Like, all right, Jesus will ask you too, man.
Hey, I would consider Wisconsin though if they had the right coach for basketball. Because you travel anyways.
I don't care. I don't want to
I don't-
go.
I'm just biased. I would love to play for the Badgers.
Yeah, I'm
but
kind
I
of
mean,
a
that's 'cause
homer,
I
but-
live in Wisconsin.
But yeah, what about like if you go to L.A. or if you go to Washington, can you smoke weed? Or do you get in trouble for that? But it's legal.
Whoa,
It's
is this
legal,
weed in sports now, dude?
Oh,
Because I thought you were
shit.
gonna say Washington.
No, I don't.
That's just the place for your team coached by Chauncey to play.
If I'm going to Miami, yeah. shut up.
the weed is important
If I'm
when you have
going-
Boogie Cousins and whoever else you had. I don't know, some head cases.
If I'm going to Miami, I don't think
Washburn.
I don't think that's a big deal down there.
Weed?
Cocaine is what they do. In
Yeah,
Yeah.
They go for harder stuff.
Exactly. So
Yayo.
you're just flying under the radar.
Yeah. I mean,
And
weed's
then-
under for sure.
And then, if I go into Arizona, I mean, whatever.
You get paid, so
I'm getting paid. It don't matter.
It's all Gucci. Yeah,
Yeah.
at that point.
We should probably edit that part out.
What's that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what.
Just hypothetical.
Allegedly.
Weed.
What about baseball? Where would you go?
about college? I would not go to college for baseball.
Long Beach State.
Right. I'd be
That's
the
actually not
minors.
bad. Yeah.
What minor team would you want to go to?
Ooh.
The Beloit Snappers.
Oh, snap.
Hey, wow. Repping,
Oh,
repping
yeah,
the boys.
it was-
Snappers
It was
today.
in your subconscious
Yeah.
because you saw it
You've
earlier.
been seeing it. Montgomery Biscuits.
I would
all day.
definitely not go to the Beloit
Let's
Snappers.
go Biscuits.
Dude, Beloit Snappers games are lit,
Yeah,
man.
but you're
It's-
playing in Wisconsin. Baseball in Wisconsin is
It's the
horrible.
It's
summer.
the summer, yeah.
Uh,
Most A-ball cities suck. Like you're not playing in like New York City if you're in A-ball.
Peoria.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're exactly like those are you're in the Beloits of the world. You know,
I go Beloit Snappers. It's
quad
lit.
cities.
Beloit isn't as bad as Janesville. Just throwing it out there.
no, I think it's the other way around.
No, Janesville's worse. Trust me. I've been to both for work.
I've been to Beloit, and it's not pretty.
It's not pretty. But
Very similar to Racine.
Just go to
No,
the
we
Jan-
should edit that part out. I work in Racine.
Just go to the Janesville.
The fight starts 6 minutes in when you get to the
Go
bar.
to the Janesville Mall. Tell me how that experience was.
I think Beloit might be like more dangerous, but Janesville's sadder.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Beloit's probably more dangerous, but Janesville's.
Janesville is like sad as fuck.
I just play whatever minor league team is in California. I just
There's a
want to
whole-
go to
There's
California.
a
Wants to
whole
get to
league.
Cali.
There's
Or
a whole
Florida.
league. There's a California league in the minors.
Perfect.
Like the Modesto Nuts and against San Bernardino and shit. Like
His logos are so sick.
Yeah, the California League has some of the coolest logos. Like, yeah, that's.
Where would you go for G League basketball?
Wow.
What's
I like the Mad Ants, just the name.
Fort Wayne though?
Fort Wayne,
That's a
yeah,
tough fucking.
that's-
You're in
yeah.
Indiana, bro.
I'm out. I'm sorry.
It's a fucking tough road to go. Gonna live in Fort Wayne, man.
just because you like the name,
Just be like mad ants.
sacrifice
The
yourself
Mad
to live
Ants.
in Indiana.
Think how pissed off those ants are.
Too close to
They're-
Gary.
They're mad. Man, it's basically
Yeah.
it's Gary. Sorry,
Oh my God, we're gonna lose the
But,
table.
I'm shooting over
The
here.
herd, man.
The herd.
Oshkosh, you know, new facilities at least. That's pretty nice.
Right, again, I'm gonna go back to California. What's the Clippers
All right,
team?
all right.
Agua Caliente. I'm playing for
I
them.
know where Trey and Asher are
The
going on vacation.
LA Defenders. That's the they play like at the Lakers practice
You
facility.
know what's
are they?
weird though is the first place we could talk about this too. Where do you want to go on vacation? I really want to go to Miami.
Not
That's the
California.
first place. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
Everything about you has just been running counter to
But-
this. Like, yeah.
But you can't spend too much time in Miami. It's kind of a freak show. It's like Las Vegas.
Yeah,
I
don't
want to
know.
go on vacation, but I don't want to live there.
For sure.
That's
Vegas
how I feel
is-
about Madison.
Vegas is a two-nighter. Vegas is a 2 to 3
You lived
night
in
practice
Madison.
for years.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas,
is
what'd
two-
you say?
Two or 3 nights.
Yeah.
2 or 3 nights and get out.
I was
Yeah.
there for a week and I was like, oh
That's
god.
way too long. That's way too long. Yep.
It's lit.
I won a lot of money though.
Vegas is not a week-long thing, though.
I don't know. Never been. Only been to Cali.
Vegas and New York City
And Florida.
never turn off.
Yep.
Never turn off.
No, for sure. You don't know what time it is basically in those
Oh,
places.
Trey, you talking about when you went to fucking New York and you dressed like Jay-Z the whole time you were there?
Did I dress like Jay-Z?
Johnny's got the pictures.
In New York.
You had like a New York Yankee fit in.
I was in Brooklyn. Hey, you gotta try and fit in, you know?
It's The Rock.
Maybe I was trying too hard.
I didn't
You
say.
walked around throwing up the rock.
I did. I actually remember now. Remember when Jay-Z came out with those shoes? I was wearing those.
The S-Stock
The
Carters?
S Carters, but I only wore those because I was walking and I ripped my Air Force Ones on like a sewer. It was horrible.
Classic New York story.
Oh my gosh!
If I had a nickel,
So many damn sewers.
Smoke came up from the sewer.
rats just
Dude,
flew
when
out
we
of
were
it.
in Detroit, every fucking
Oh, speak
manhole
of
cover.
armpit.
Detroit's not that bad. I'll stick up a little bit for Detroit.
Detroit's on the come up.
But all the manholes just like fucking billowing out smoke. Like middle of the day and they're just billowing out smoke.
When it was not like cold out or anything either. It didn't make really that much
They're
sense.
cooking meth down there, you
It's
guys.
probably they got to boost the economy somehow. Like shit.
They don't have any water in Flint.
Well, that was
have
Detroit.
water.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
don't drink
good
it.
water.
Yeah.
Shouldn't drink it, but
But
yeah.
Detroit, no. Shouts out to Detroit.
Shouts
Detroit's
out to
cool.
Noah.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Noah. Noah's doing big things.
Noah-
You see what Noah did? Shook hands, dapped up with the commish.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
And he's doing a wine blog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
Shouts out.
Big time. If Noah heard how bad we were talking about Detroit, he'd be pissed. He
Maybe.
probably
I
will
was
hear it.
sticking
Yeah,
up
we're
for it.
defending it, so
All right.
that's
Fair
on
enough.
you.
It's on me.
That's a you
His
problem.
brother defended him.
You'll get a 2 a.m. text on
Yeah.
a Monday night.
No.
Hey, Trey, I don't
No.
appreciate your comments.
Phone call.
Detroit's
Facebook
fine
message.
city.
Yeah, Facebook. Who Facebook calls people? Like
Noah?
I get Facebook calls
Me
from
on
people.
accident a lot.
Hey, just a quick side note. My fucking pick for Streak for the Cash, that tennis star,
Yeah.
fucking won.
This guy.
Dude, I know tennis.
He's on
It was-
fire.
I know
Juan
tennis.
Martin del Potro.
Del
or what's
Potro.
his
Yeah,
name?
Juan
Sure,
Martin.
yeah.
Juan Martin del Potro.
Nice, solid pick.
Ooh, this is a
Argentinian.
cool win. Let's go, Loyola.
Should we transition to the best looking people in sports?
Oh yeah,
Hunks? Are we doing hunks?
We're doing the biggest hunks in sports right
biggest
now.
hunks in sports.
We're
Wow.
just rolling in. Johnny,
Is that- are we
Johnny
pro-
wants to say something so
We're
bad.
progressive. Like.
Ronaldo.
Oh, dude.
Ronaldo.
Fucking coming in with the first.
There's
just-
something
yeah.
about his
That's-
face, though, man. His face has this kind of like
So fucking
there's
punchable.
something on it, man.
So punchable.
punchable. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's just such a.
You just
fucking-
want to change it?
Such a fucking punchable face, man. And now whenever I look at his face, I think of that horrible statue that guy made for him.
Oh man.
Made of like melting cheese or something.
Whenever, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, look up Cristiano Ronaldo, like, failed statue or statue fail.
Johnny, can that be the
And you
picture
will-
for this week's
and,
episode?
and you will see, like, the side by side. It's like somebody was like tripping on mushrooms, and then like
Their
drew a
face is
picture
melting.
of Ronaldo. Yeah, during that, and that's what he was like. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Like,
But
I'm gonna go with
that's
that.
fine for a painting, but not like a sculpture of like a man's head. Like those aren't open for interpretation. They're supposed to look as much like that person as possible.
Yeah, like who looked at?
Look at that shit.
Hey, like who looked
Why is
at
his
that?
head crooked?
Who approved that? That person should be fired. Like who looked at that when it was all said and done and was like, "Nah, we're gonna go with it."
How do you not
Like tear that down immediately.
How do you not like? How do you not unveil it and be like, bro, this don't look like me, and just fucking break it right away and just like knock it over? Like, whoops. Like, I don't want that shit around forever. That kind of doesn't really look like me.
Ronaldo's gotta be
Isn't
pissed.
that like in a museum in his home city too? Like
Something
it's like a
like that,
museum
yeah.
of him in his hometown. And
I'd
like,
hire
that's
fucking
there.
people to fucking steal it and fucking replace it with a better one.
But that you could make, like, do it
Didn't
yourself.
OJ try that
What's that?
to steal his shit back?
Oh,
he
well,
went
yeah.
to jail for like 15
Johnny,
years.
that's a much better one. Wow.
Ooh,
He looks like a Greek god.
You do that
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah. No,
Johnny-
OJ. That is what OJ actually got in trouble for, not committing murder. Right.
Right. Yeah.
9 years for
Yeah.
what is it? Armed robbery.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Stealing
I mean,
his
he
own-
did go on tour or read a book. No, it was write a book about if he had.
If he did it,
If
yeah.
he, if he might have done it. This is how he would have done it.
The glove didn't fit.
Theoretically.
Must
like,
have quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that they had that that interview recently.
The interview that
the
leaked,
interview
that was pretty good.
really good. It's really fucking good. The OJ, if I did it. Yeah.
So much OJ stuff out there, I can't keep up.
OJ came out and said he was like, "What's Colin Kaepernick doing with not standing for the flag?" It's like, "Oh, OJ, you back white people again, huh? Yeah, we know."
And speaking of OJ,
Come back home, OJ.
Is it? Oh, what? Is OJ Mayo gonna come back to the NBA?
What is it- how much does he have? What, another season left on his? ban?
I thought next season he's good.
Last year he was out of the league, right?
Is
Yeah,
And then this year, so it's 2 years. I think
That's
it was 2
2
years.
years,
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Is he off coke?
apparently.
No.
I thought I read something he was. That was a few months ago. Things
Remember?
change.
Remember he was gonna come back to the Bucks, and he said he was gonna like fucking
Yeah, right is wrong.
right his wrongs for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Maybe OJ Mayo is what the
He
Bucks
has to
need.
be. He has to be like 32 at this point.
Johnny.
How old is OJ Mayo?
Okay, Google.
Alexa.
I was gonna say we might as well get a Google Home. Man.
Yeah.
It's better than Johnny.
Okay, Google.
Just hook the go.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I got some. What is?
Somewhere in the house.
30.
It's only 30.
So that's not that bad. Yeah, OJ Mayo can, He
He's
has, he has a better chance at a comeback than OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
I think I could pretty safely say that.
He's as old as Don Maker.
Well,
That doesn't say anything.
Younger.
We
Yeah.
don't know how old that
Might-
is.
No, he's 30.
he might be.
He could be
younger.
15.
Might be younger than Thon Maker though.
He
Also.
could, he could be younger.
Yeah.
Also, he could be younger than every Nigerian soccer player that says they're 30.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about soccer to this week, guys. After
Yeah.
today, I don't want to just kind of move on. I don't want to talk about.
I turned it on for a second,
nothing.
and I turned it off.
Fucking ridiculous.
Anyways,
What are other hunks though, guys? We only said one hunk and then talk about a statue for
No.
like a half hour.
He must be pretty good looking.
wait. So
I'm going to give it to him.
he's good looking.
We're all pretty into it, man.
Is it overall like men's and women's
ca- I
sports,
mean,
or are we just
sure,
name
man,
players
just-
that are?
I thought it was just, if you're saying hunks,
Yeah.
women can't be hunks.
Well, Johnny said the best looking people when he
Best
said
looking
it.
people in
So that would
sports.
be
Yeah, so that'd be both, right?
either gender. Yeah.
I just want to do hunks.
No, you can do hunks. So
Do
I can't
hunks,
make you not do hunks, but you haven't said anyone yet.
I'm
so
mad at
you-
it.
You haven't
I
even
know.
started your hunk list.
I
Seems like
wasn't,
you got
I
a
wasn't
list
ready
of
for
hunks.
this. I wasn't ready for the hunks. I got excited and then forgot about all of them. But
Perfect.
I'm trying to think of a hunk. I don't.
I'm not really ready. I don't like have a list of male athletes that are attractive. Like,
Roger
just ready.
Federer. Roger Federer is a hunk to me. I mean, got that older, just wise fella kind of thing going on.
Do we know who Cliff Kingsbury is?
Oh fuck yeah, the coach from Texas
Oh,
Tech.
yeah.
That's an amazing
That guy,
looking man.
that guy
Yeah, it's
is
a good
a
one.
fucking god. Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury is he's a tall drink of water.
What
I'll
about-
tell you what.
That's
Tom
a handsome man.
No.
Tom Brady, good looking guy, right?
Yeah, he's-
Oh, yeah.
He was, but he's
That's a
got
good
weird
one.
looking lately.
Tom Brady's a fucking
I
weirdo.
feel like he's got a
All right.
buzz cut going
Aaron
on. now.
Rodgers?
Wears a lot of turtlenecks.
Aaron Rodgers is a beautiful human being, for
as your,
sure.
as your grandma always said, he has those bedroom eyes.
Hold on.
Nice.
She loved Donald Driver, too. Shout out to Donald Driver. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Handsome fella.
Always tells me to buckle up.
He's got a great smile.
Yeah, he does. He really
My
does.
grandma's
Donald's
favorite
McDonald's.
My grandma's favorite football player ever was Bill Schrader.
Go. What up?
She loved Bill Schrader.
I don't know about over Aaron Rodgers, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
Travis Jervey.
Travis Jervey.
Oh, wow.
Now we've transitioned
Wow.
to great white Packers. John Kuhn.
Shout out Jordy Nelson.
Kuhn. That was another one of Johnny's favorites. Kuhn.
that chant is so.
Yeah, I think white people
people
just
love
like
the
yelling
passes
Kuhn
to
in
Dale
Green Bay,
Love it,
Wisconsin.
man.
it makes me feel icky.
Every time.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time.
They
And
say
then
it extra loud and extra proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah! And you guys wonder why I don't like being at bars in Green Bay. I'm never gonna be able to go to a
So
Packer game.
when Aaron Rodgers was like, "We're gonna stand for the national anthem, all united and hold hands," I was like, he might not be that smart. What makes you think that in Green Bay, Wisconsin, at Lambeau Field, all the fans are gonna lock arms in unity?
Wasn't your dad at that game?
Yeah.
Was
Did
he
he-
locking arms with
No,
anybody?
he was not.
No.
No, we're not gonna give any shout outs to Vino with Gino then.
No.
Yeah, you gotta lock arms,
You gotta
Gino.
lock arms. A-Rod said so.
Unity.
Baker Mayfield's pretty good looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hunk.
Interesting.
I feel like after this segment, let's just like play the clip. Like, you're not going down there for the fishing.
Wait, what?
You never seen Brokeback Mountain?
No.
No,
yeah,
I haven't.
have
Does
no
that make me a
pleasure.
bad person?
No.
Okay.
No.
We are at the hour mark, so we can.
I just don't watch movies without
So we
cars.
can watch Magic Mike
Without
and
what?
follow by
I don't watch
Brokeback
movies that
Mountain.
don't have cars.
There's cars in there. They're
Oh.
pickup trucks. I mean,
Alright.
they're not
Alright.
technically
No, that's
sedans.
fair.
You can't drive a car up a mountain.
I thought
Why'd
they
you-
were riding horses.
Well, yeah, to go up the mountain because you don't drive a fucking car up a mountain.
I don't know what year the movie even takes place. It
You thought they were walking
I
everywhere
was
and
just like,
going horseback.
Like, I don't watch cowboy movies.
You
so
thought Brokeback Mountain was a country western?
Yeah, I thought it was a country western, like, gay movie. I just thought they were like, you know what?
This
It's
tent's not
about
big
time.
enough for the two of us unless I'm inside you.
I thought I thought the same people that were watching Bonanza and Gunsmoke were like, hey,
We're also
I need
super gay.
hey, I want something to connect with from the gay community, and then they gave Brokeback Mountain.
You know, I like
No
smoking.
idea.
I like smoking your gun. You know, like
Open up new horizons for people. I don't know.
there's a lot of euphemisms going on. You're talking around a lot of things.
I don't think we've talked about sports in a long time now.
No, probably
That's
not.
perfect.
But
That's
Don't
even
care.
better.
if you didn't notice, it's March, so
You
fuck
just went
sports
Jay
right
Cutler
now.
on him?
Don't
No.
care. Don't care.
Another pick.
All right, we'll come back. We'll come back and we'll finish up another Weed and Sports segment. All right, Jabroni Sports.
Hi, folks, and if you're looking for the best deal, come and visit me at Don Mitchell Subaru of Racine. 1-800-DON-MITCHELL.
Wow, that's our first sponsor plug. It's incredible. Coming out of the break, we got Don Mitchell Subaru.
Shout out Don Mitchell.
I don't
Yeah.
think there was too many numbers in the phone number. But if you're looking for a great deal, come and visit me at Don Mitchell Subaru in Racine.
You guys want to buy a Subaru?
Not really.
No,
I don't have
that's okay.
Subaru money, so no.
Subaru.
Dude, I don't even have used Subaru money still.
Right.
Used Subarus aren't worth it though.
They're really expensive though.
But you get a used Subaru, it's got like 200,000
I
miles on
know.
it.
That's what I'm fucking saying, and they're still like $10,000.
It's an adult ass conversation.
Subarus are fucking expensive as shit, man.
Joey, when are you selling me your fucking Civic?
Today.
All right.
Oh
How much?
shit!
I'll
do it
sell
on-
it to you
can
for
we-
$1,800.
Can we do it
Trey's
on
in
the
the
air?
market.
I don't have 1,800 on me. Can we make a payment plan set up?
I'll take the tequila $1,800. We'll be good.
All right, I gotta drive through shenanigans.
And then the
You guys talking about shenanigans?
Trying to get that
place
sponsorship.
all crazy shit on the walls.
I need some Cheetos and an 8-pack of Corona. I know they normally make 6 or 12.
Come on now, we got that at Don Mitchell Subaru in Racine.
Get you an 8-pack of Corona.
Just Corona in the waiting room. Cigars.
And pickled jalapenos.
Like some hot, yeah.
Just blunt wraps.
Don Mitchell Subaru.
Hey, let me get an Impreza and a couple Phillies.
If you look at their profit margins, they do a lot better for blunt wraps
the
they
cars?
than they do for cars.
Yeah, I could see that. That's,
If you figure in cigars
brilliant-
as well and
It's a
cigarettes,
brilliant idea. Like, set up a car shop where you can just buy liquor and, like, cigars.
yeah, it's a dealership / head shop. Like, yeah,
Yeah, and weed.
yeah, that's
Well,
exactly.
wait, we can't
But
do that.
nobody knows about the weed. You
Yeah.
just sell weed
You
under
just,
the,
you
under
just
the
order a
table.
number 7
Yeah.
after
Right.
you pick out your car.
That's right.
Extra-
Uh,
Why are you guys
Crispy.
snitching on fucking Don Mitchell over here? Like, Don Mitchell's trying to be low key, and you guys are just blowing up his spot.
He got found out.
It's fucked up, man.
That is fucked.
Lost a sponsor already.
Hey,
What are we
speaking of sponsors and something we don't want to lose, shout out to Shaney D from the
Shaney D.
313. What it do?
White Tiger?
What it do?
see.
If you made it this far, Shane, shouts out. One of our
Shane.
loyal
Shane,
listeners.
let us know how many times you've made it this far. Like,
Yeah.
because you said you listen to the podcast all week at work, and I'm just curious if that means you just have us like on a cycle, and you just over and over just keep listening to us and like picking up different bits and pieces.
Shane, if you listen to the podcast every day at work, I'll get you the triple XP. I promise. This is Trey, by the
We'll
way.
all buy 2 Mountain Dews for you.
Hey, dude, you thirsty?
And a bag of Doritos.
Yes.
Hey, go to the store, open up all the Mountain Dews, and give me the XP. Just put them back.
Also, big shout outs to Dad. Dad's
What up, Dad?
Pappy.
big listener.
Father in the woods.
Yeah.
Father in the woods who gives me feedback like every night after we release, basically. So like we're on his like same day. Like if that shit comes out, he's listening. So
Well, he's not listening
much
right
appreciated.
now.
We're not
talking
right
about
now.
We're not talking about the Brewers.
No, he listened to the
Let's
first.
talk about the bull.
He listened to the
Talk about
first
the
one too.
Let's talk about
All
the
right.
bull.
You know what? We don't have enough Brewers content. We don't want to
Yeah.
overpromise, underdeliver.
I told him we'd get him in, and he said that he doesn't know how to use technology, so he doesn't know if he can get in.
Yeah, we got to
So-
explain how to use Skype.
Yeah, he's not sure how to use Skype, so it could be
I'm not either,
problematic.
so I mean,
Well, we'll figure it out at some point together.
At least we got 2 people.
We got
listening to
we
the
have at least
podcast.
2 loyal listeners. I mean, yeah, I assume
we're big time.
that's probably why like our hundreds of views or whatever on YouTube are just Shane like 90.
Dude, I gotta start it over.
This whole week at work.
It's
Oh,
just
man.
mostly.
I know at least 10 of them are me.
Oh man, like,
Johnny, don't be snitching on yourself.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Johnny, smash that motherfucking like button.
Smash that like button, bro!
if you like what you hear in here, like and subscribe. Ah,
Let him know. Let him know. Like, subscribe,
Hashtag
Sports.
smash that motherfucking
smash
like.
that motherfucking like button.
comment.
Jabroni Sports, comment, get it there. Spit some.
Comments get a little dangerous. I don't want.
If you like Don Mitchell and Racine, smash that motherfucking like button.
Smash it.
And tell your
Where's
friends.
our air horn?
Tell your friends. Tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't give a fuck. Because your friends can get with my friends.
Tell
So that-
somebody who's not your friend.
Yeah.
Tell everybody to smash that like
Oh,
button.
Johnny does. Johnny tells people that don't even know him. He'll just walk up to them in a bar and say, "Smash that motherfucking like button," and they're like, "On what?
Johnny, you gotta get business cards. Start
Jabroni
passing them out
Sports.
at the bar.
What is that?"
We should get some business cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny,
Is this a show production meeting now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can air it. It's
producer / promoter.
Yeah.
Johnny Montalbano.
fine. Wait, Johnny's promoter now too.
Yeah, he's gonna smash that like button.
Smash that like button, bro.
He's walking around Kenosha bars.
With his
Smash
fucking-
that like
Can you
button.
get a better
With his
haircut?
fucking John Cena headband on.
Hey, before you become our fucking walking billboard, can you get a better haircut though?
Yeah, please.
We don't want
Cut
you
it all
talking
off.
to people unless we're doing it like
No,
like
just cut it all off. I want to see your head glisten.
For the people that can't see Johnny's hair right now, I'm gonna attempt to explain it.
well he
no.
cut,
like-
he cut it himself. This isn't a joke.
He tried to give
gave himself a haircut.
some sort of fade, but it ended up just being a shaved, like a short mullet,
Mohawk mullet.
mohawk / mullet.
That's crooked in every
He
way.
went number 1 on the sides and then like a number 3 all the way down the middle.
Come on, let's talk about the bull.
How do you even do it that bad? No, let's talk about your haircut.
Let's continue talking about your
Because you
haircut.
shouldn't ever cut your own hair unless it's a
You're
buzz
you're an
cut.
adult. Like
You
what
really
are you doing?
shouldn't,
Yeah.
Buzz cuts
drunk-
are even iffy.
How drunk
Yeah.
were you when you did that?
My head was
Because there
hot.
can be scragglers. You know?
Yeah,
My
like,
head was hot.
Stragglers are the worst when you shave your head.
Absolutely.
So I took a bath.
Fucking stragglers.
Yeah.
Fucking stragglers. That's what Johnny's head looks like.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
build
bunch of
her a-
stragglers.
He looks like a
yeah,
straggler,
it's a head of stragglers. Yeah.
Are you
that's
drinking
all.
coffee?
This dude's doing
Drinking
fucking
coffee.
sipping shots out of a coffee mug. You were supposed to slam that.
Shout out Nana.
Oh, it's coffee? Oh.
It is actual
That is clear coffee.
Yeah. It's weird.
Drinking coffee at 7 p.m.
The only way I think that we can allow Johnny to be our promoter, looking like I don't know a drug addict, is if like
Those meth heads, man.
yeah
I'm telling you,
yeah
watch out.
if we like frame it as like a special interest thing,
bro.
like
Quinn Snyder.
like yeah. Like Johnny's trying his best.
He's a
trying-
charity case?
Yeah, he cleaned up. He's off the smack.
Then we don't have to pay him either. It's a tax write-off.
And it'll just be like, hey guys, smash that motherfucking like button.
Smash that like button, bro.
Bro.
We need that as a drop.
No, it's
Yeah.
bruh.
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 Hey, bruh.
Smash that like button, bruh.
Oh, you're so
man.
off.
Roof. So guys, I mean,
Oh, jeez.
Losing your drawers over there.
Sorry, guys.
he's
Let's
shooting,
talk about the bull.
shooting real big. Shooting real big right now.
Let's talk about
Big
the bull.
shooting. No, stop. Nobody wants to talk about the sorry ass Bulls.
Let's talk about the 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
I love those Bulls.
Those are good Bulls, man.
Or should we talk about the 2011 Bulls?
Oh,
Amir Sheik says, oh, the
A vintage
we
year.
talked about this.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
true. But that playoff series with the Heat, though, was fun. We were watching all the games together in like 2011.
That 5-game series.
Yeah, it was short-lived, but it was
It
exciting.
was fun when they won the first game, and the Bulls were like, "We got this."
I don't know who was more excited when Derrick Rose dunked over Joel Anthony. Was it me or Carlos Boozer?
Oh,
Or
even close.
Derrick wasn't even excited.
It was Carlos Boozer.
Or Reggie Miller. He was getting physical on the
Shouldn't have fucked
broadcast.
with the warden, dude.
Oh my
Don't fuck
goodness.
with the warden.
Joel Anthony.
Yo, shouts out to fucking Udonis Haslem,
The
too.
Bucks could use Joel Anthony.
Nobody, no.
No.
305.
Joel Anthony was
He's
on their
lifer.
team this preseason.
Oh, was he for
Joel
real?
Anthony was with the Bucks this
Oh,
preseason.
Joel Anthony's still signing contracts.
Yeah,
man.
I would say
He's
Joel,
cashing checks.
Joel
dude.
Anthony was with the Bucks during the preseason.
Snapping
Rim
necks and
protector.
cashing checks.
That's right. That's right.
Because
Cell Block 99.
yeah,
Shout
he was with Detroit briefly too for a little bit there. I think some.
Man, I thought he was with the Spurs. I don't
He's
even
been,
know.
he might be. He's been bouncing.
Speaking of the Pistons, oh god,
yeah. Whoa.
that trade didn't work out so well.
Oh
Did
man.
anyone think it would?
Like, I didn't think it'd be this bad. They're worse. They're much worse.
Stan
Much,
Van
much worse.
Gundy is going in cardiac arrest.
For sure.
Any one of these games now, man.
Dude, have you seen some of the fucking clips of Blake Griffin's like quote unquote defense like during some of these games?
Defense.
Like the game with Toronto, like where DeMar DeRozan goes coast to coast for the N1 dunk, and Blake runs out of the way rather than like trying to contest at the rim. It's incredible.
Is his contract? Is it up at the end of the
No,
year?
No,
he's
they
locked in
extended him
Yeah.
in
So
order to
he's
trade him.
Stuck in Detroit, huh?
for like 4 years.
Oh,
He seems pretty happy about it though. He's like, I'm the superstar now. He's shooting threes.
He is making
He's bringing the ball up.
he's making $35 million a year. So I mean, I guess you can kind of
This looks horrible.
yeah, it's so bad, and there's no flexibility there because he's all of the money.
Why are you always crumbling bags on the podcast?
I
heard it in my ear, and I'm like, where is that?
I know. I looked around.
I just want to get rid of.
say he's
I
not.
don't know.
He's not eating his fucking chicken nuggets this time at least. So I'll take it. It's a fucking
Trash
improvement.
ass
That's
Szechuan
fucking
sauce.
trash
Fuck
ass
Szechuan sauce.
garbage. Fucking trash. But yeah, the Pistons thing's fucking
No
rough.
boat.
It's a real.
No boat.
It's a tough fucking watch.
Yeah, it's I don't even want to talk about it really.
Ugly.
I mean,
It's really, really
I want.
ugly.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna talk about a different thing.
Sorry,
but
go for
Noah.
it.
Somebody
yeah.
said 99, block 99 or some shit.
Cell block.
Cell
Yeah.
Block 99.
Yeah, have anyone ever seen CB4? No,
What do
it's
you-
a dead point.
What's that?
All right, never mind. It
What
was
you're gonna say is anybody's seen the movie?
I have no idea
movie
what you're talking
Brawl
about
in Cell
right
Block
now.
99.
CB94 is a parody movie of like a mockumentary on NWA, starring like Chris Rock,
Chris Rock.
and Charlie
right?
Murphy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just brought up to my mind. Probably.
I did watch the Chris Rock stand up. My boy Conrad. Conrad listens to the podcast too.
Shout
so
out.
shout out to
Oh,
Conrad.
KP.
Yeah, he showed me the Chris Rock stand up. Pretty funny.
Yeah. The
Pretty
new one?
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, the new one's good. The new
I
one's
heard good
good.
things.
He came out of the woods and actually had some material.
Him and Chappelle
yeah. Yeah.
coming out with flames.
Yeah, Chappelle's is really interesting. Chappelle, I like this shit. It's like a time capsule.
I saw Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart were hanging out. That's gotta be funny to hang out with them.
Yeah.
That's a fucking squad, dude.
Kevin
Yeah.
Hart, a little bit too much. He's doing too much. Do less.
I agree.
He was terrible at the NBA All-Star game when he was introducing everybody.
Yeah, he was trying
He's
so
probably
hard.
loaded again.
They
Kevin
probably-
Hart is best in Real Husbands of Hollywood.
No.
It's a good role. It's a good role for him.
What's that chick flick? It's kind of funny though.
Johnny, what's your favorite movie?
Think like a man.
Think like a man. Think like a man. That movie's funny, man.
It is. It is. It's really
And it's
okay,
one
but
you can
that's
watch with your girl.
Yep.
You know.
Perfect movie.
I don't.
Think
I
like a
just
man.
realized. I just realized I said
perfect movie.
you can watch with your girl
Throw
to
that
4
out.
guys that don't have a girl.
yeah, like
Sorry.
I guess it's fine.
Damn.
I had an opportunity for a couple of years
Yeah,
and
so
I
you-
just declined.
You know our Twitter handles if you're trying to
He
get at us.
vetoed it.
I
Yeah,
was
slide
like,
in them
nah.
DMs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Slide
got
right
some.
in.
We got some single guys here, ladies.
Go down in the DM. You go-
Slide on in to the DMs.
You could actually, if you date Johnny, cut his hair for him.
That's true. Johnny
Yes,
needs
please.
a barber as
Johnny,
well.
and Johnny will cook you pasta with just butter. unless
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Cheese.
oil.
Cheese.
He also lucked up. He got a couple Parmesan packs, so you know what it is. You can get it popping.
The
I
most-
mean, if that
I
don't
know
get the
what it
panties
is.
dropping, I don't know what does.
Durango's hooked it up with those fucking Parmesan packs.
I walked in to record today and Johnny
Packs
handed
on
me
packs.
3 packets of Parmesan cheese.
The most fucking dago thing ever.
Johnny,
Let's have a good show. It was like the Jim Nance tie.
I've had these Parmesan packets. I've been saving them for a good time.
Johnny doesn't
You
even
walked in.
dap up. When he daps up, he's got Parmesan in his hand. He's handing it off to you.
He does the
It's like,
fucking
oh.
LeBron KG powder thing. Parmesan cheese fucking claps in the air. Like,
He does smell like sausage and onions.
damn.
That's just his hair
Our third,
product.
the unofficial Kill Johnny segment. The third segment of the
You want
show.
some sausage and peppers?
That's what your hair looks like, sausage and peppers.
He just puts olive oil in it.
Olive oil.
Keep it shiny.
Keep it shiny.
Keep it tight. All right.
Oh my fucking god.
I only date girls that smash the like button.
Smash that like button.
Like button.
Smash that.
If you're not down with the
fucking
podcast,
like
I can't
button.
date you.
I
Man.
can't do it.
You ain't part of Jabroni's Force. Fuck out of here.
Can't do it.
Keep it moving, B.
J-Ass family.
Keep her moving.
Keep her moving.
Oh fuck.
Are you trying to get a shout out from that dude?
Trying to get Charlie Barons. Is that what we're doing? Yeah.
The guy who is making money off of just having a Wisconsin accent? No, no, thank you. I don't
know,
find
man.
him that funny.
He's funny enough.
How you doing out there? Like it's not
he's
that funny.
perfect material for something you can watch with your parents, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, is he gonna say something he shouldn't? Like, it's perfect.
Do you
Just
watch
like,
a lot of stuff with your parents?
No, but like, it's good to have like.
Just
No,
wondering.
like when you hang out with your parents, you can't be like watching like, yo, check out fucking Broad City and shit.
Yeah.
Like you have to have like Shark Tank and shit like that. Like shit, your parents will be like, okay,
You thought
it's
this
not-
out, man.
I watch anything and everything with my mom and dad. I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
My mom likes Action Bronson.
Gino's
she was
watching
watching
the
the
weirdest shit anyway.
Fuck That's
probably.
Delicious with me. She's like,
Yeah.
this is good.
I gotta be careful with my mom. She's a little like, I don't know. She's like, yeah. With Shark Tank's like a perfect one.
Shark Tank's a great
Safe.
show.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I only watch Jeopardy with my mom. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
you're-
it.
no, Jeopardy's
that
fucking
probably gets
awesome.
competitive though.
Well, she always trying to beat me.
Yep. No, Jeopardy's.
She's always trying to make me look stupid. Dude.
Yeah,
That's you can't have that.
Foods with the letter Q. She's all over it, man. I'm like, what
Quinoa, quinoa.
Damn, it was quinoa 5 times. Alex, you're back out here.
Mom's
tricking
just
people.
dominating you at Jeopardy
And for
every
2000,
morning.
quiche. Fuck.
Johnny had a full slate when he used to hang out with Grandma. What they
Oh,
watch?
yeah.
Let's Make a Deal.
The
Price
Chew.
is Right.
The Price is Right.
The Chew was one of her favorites.
The Chew. Yeah, you know what Grandma always said was, she's like, I don't trust Mario Batali. There's something weird about him.
She was right.
Grandma knew it.
When
She
that
was
most
right.
recent news came out, I was like, yep. Never lied. Never lost.
She fucking. She was way ahead of the
Expensive
game
calls.
on that one. Yeah, she was way ahead of the game on that. Shit.
Did we ever tell you when we had our scumbag draft?
No.
Oh yeah, we did. We did do that. That's yeah. No, go. That's yeah.
So
Hold on, is anybody going to be offended?
No.
Okay.
yeah, but they're scumbags. So.
Okay, perfect. So
Not,
let's go.
not people we know though. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we did. It was me, AJ, and a couple of our buddies, and we did a draft of who we thought would get sexual allegations next.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was a horrible thing to do, but like, man, I don't know. We just fucking did it. But it was fucking funny. I won with fucking
T.J. Miller.
TJ Miller.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of my higher round draft picks. But it all started. Who did it start over? The debate was. There's somebody that started the entire debate.
I have no idea.
Mario Batali?
No.
Nah, it wasn't Mario.
What, did somebody actually pick him, though, for real?
No.
Dude, my next pick is Guy Fieri.
No,
No,
Guy's a
he's
great
not.
guy.
Has
Come on,
he
man.
already got caught, though?
No,
that's
guys,
not.
you're so off. Guy Fieri's.
Oh, no, come on.
He's a nice guy. Come on.
Papa John was why it
Yeah,
all
Papa
started.
John.
I thought for sure Papa John would have a case by now.
Yeah, I'm shocked that he hasn't though. Papa John, like he's got to be like Peyton's paying his hush money. That's why
Like-
Peyton had to sell all of his fucking Papa John
Like
stores.
Papa John is for sure got some shit, right?
Insider trading right there.
Yeah,
man.
that was.
2 days before they broke up the deal with the NFL. Peyton Manning's out.
Yeah,
He says out of Papa
I
John.
just sold all my stores. I don't know why. Oh, Peyton, what a rascal! Like,
Peyton, you silly duck.
yeah. No, Papa John, that was a good one.
That was-
I'm
yeah, that's where it
still
all
a little
started.
bit surprised that
John Calipari?
Nah, he wasn't in there
No, I'm saying maybe.
for scumbags, like scumbag. draft.
Coach K looks like there's
Yes.
something going on there. He looks too pristine and
He's
squeaky
got-
clean on the
Yeah.
outside.
He's got that Kevin Spacey kind of look
He's
going
got that
on.
He does
Larry
have a Kevin
Nasser look.
Spacey aura to him.
Yeah, he's got
Larry
a Spacey
Nasser
thing.
look, man.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
It's weird.
But yeah, the Coach K like Spacey thing, I wouldn't like note. I'm like,
This
yeah,
is
it's
getting
just,
reckless. We need to like play
creepy.
like a reckless speculation drop or
We are
something before
fucking
this goes
throwing
on.
some shade, man.
whatever. Fuck it.
Hot takes over
Let's
here.
get somebody. Let's get on the radar.
Michael Rappaport, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Rappaport's a
Fucking-
bum.
Clown nose.
I don't
fucking
even know
loser.
what the fuck dude is
Redhead
talking about.
freckle
I get
fuck.
it. You're from fucking Boston. Great.
Yeah,
I don't
Redheaded
fucking
douche.
care.
fucking Terrence Howard, you crazy fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck Terrence Howard.
One times one
Terrence
equals
Howard
two.
will have
Fucking
people
You
go
and hate,
so-
man.
But
One-
Terrence Howard is fucking nuts. If you've never read the
Why is
Rolling
Michael
Stone,
Rappaport picking on Johnny Manziel, man? He's just partying.
because he ain't got nothing better to do with his time.
for sure.
He's
Nothing.
a LeBron
He
hater
can't
too.
even get a fucking. He can't even fucking get a movie. What is he fucking
I
doing
didn't
with
see
his
him in
career?
nothing, man.
Yeah, like
He's like
go
hanging on
do
bar
it.
stools, like
go to a
coattails,
fucking-
like trying to do something.
Go to a movie with Jamie Kennedy or some shit.
Damn, Jamie Kennedy got a sideswipe.
Jamie Kennedy's done. He's washed, man.
I
It's
know,
over.
but like he ain't like a bad guy, man. Whatever. It's fine. He's
Traffic,
fucking-
traffic.
I don't
Get you
know,
from
man,
my
when he-
chapstick. Oh, there goes a blue maverick.
Yo, when he was pranking them kids on that show, that was fucked up, man. Like when he told them their parents died, like fuck Jamie Kennedy from then on. That shit was fucked.
That was just like the fucking WB version of Punk, though.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
that
but he's
show
doing
was.
it to kids and shit.
Whatever.
That Impractical Jokers show is kind of funny though.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
alright.
I've seen every episode
It gets
37 times.
Yeah,
Really,
Shouts out to G
Johnny.
Baby.
Yeah, Johnny's a
That's his
avid
pregame.
supporter. Yeah,
kind of awkward at times.
and it's clearly staged a lot of times.
A lot of
That's
times.
kind of my biggest issue. It's like super not like, oh wow, what a wacky situation, and like people recognize these guys at this point. I would assume too. Like,
Damn, we are just out here with beef right
I
now.
want to talk
Fucking-
about something since we're just going just off the cuff right now.
where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Hey,
Where's
have
training
you ever
videos?
noticed? Have you ever noticed, like, whenever somebody describes a good white athlete, they're always like a high
High motor?
character guy.
High
motor?
He's a high character guy. Yeah, high motor.
Gym rat.
Always willing to do what needs to be done for the team.
First in the gym, last one out.
Below the rim player.
Yeah,
Great intangibles.
Great teammate.
Great team. Yeah.
great passer.
Coachable.
Smart.
I want some white guy to just go to the NBA and be like, he can light it up from 3-point land.
He's a
He's
boomer.
highly excitable.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a
but-
boomer.
To counter on that, how come white players are always compared to white players?
Yeah.
Like, it's never like Chase Buddinger's coming out, like, just an example. Like, he's super athletic. They're like, oh, I don't know, like Chandler Parsons, maybe? Like, no, that doesn't work.
Luke Walton.
Like, dude's athletic. He's got bunnies. Like, why are you... That shit always drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, it can never be like... It has to be a white guy compared to a white guy.
Because people can't, like, see past that. They're not creative
Any
enough.
any good like white power forward coming out of the draft is compared to Tyler Hansbrough.
That's the ceiling,
Like
bro,
he
I
wasn't
guess.
that good. Why do you compare him?
Whoa. All-time leading scorer in the ACC.
Never lost.
Who's a comparable wide receiver to Jordy Nelson? You know, Jordy Nelson had skills. Jordy Nelson did things like, but who's a black wide receiver that you'd be like, that's a Jordy Nelson type?
James Jones.
James Jones.
No.
James Jones more of a possession guy.
I'd
Anyways.
start
Say
off
maybe
with-
Michael Crabtree.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's it. It's considering that
Were you gonna say that?
their careers are really intertwined at this point too.
But early in Jordy's career, he could really go deep. So like
For sure.
maybe like John Brown, you know. But he's
No,
short.
no,
he's
He's
short.
a better everything than John Brown.
I
though.
was going to say
He could really stretch the
I was
field
gonna say-
early on, though.
a broke man's DeAndre Hopkins with height.
A broke man's. He was better than DeAndre Hopkins.
when.
Like in his prime. I
Not
feel.
better than when DeAndre was in his prime.
Yeah.
Well, DeAndre, he was on my fantasy team. Kind of won me the league, so I got to give him some love. But
DeAndre Hopkins is like one of the
Shout out
best
Trace
lineups.
Championship.
he
Shout
makes
out.
shout out to the Najee
phenomenal.
Davenport trophy.
Phenomenal
Hopkins
wide
is top
receiver.
3.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
fantastic.
take that back because
Yeah.
Hopkins gets it done with
Like
terrible
Jordy was
quarterbacks.
good, but he wasn't Hopkins good.
Hopkins is kind of that sideline guy too. He does some fucking crazy catches on the
Yeah.
sideline.
And he'll do the ones where it's
Hopkins
like,
is
all right, I'm
insane.
going to go 5 yards and get a catch. And
Yeah.
Jordy
far as,
did
like,
that a lot.
Inside, outside, fearless over the middle too. There's kind of like a little bit Larry Fitzgerald sort of
Anquan
thing too,
Boldin.
with Jordy. Anquan
That's a good
Boldin's
one.
Great one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I feel like Anquan Boldin was a lot of his career was a home run guy.
I'd say
Home
Jordy
run.
best serve.
No, Anquan Boldin was like a possession receiver.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he never went deep too much. That's the thing with Jordy is like I feel like early in his career he was a lot faster and he could stretch the field, and then sort of towards the end he's now became more of a possession back shoulder guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine.
People forget young Anquan Bolden. You know, when he was with Larry on the
Yep,
Cardinals.
that's what I-
you're
that's
right.
what
You
I was
always think of
thinking.
Anquan Bolden being so old and
Yeah, you're
hanging
right.
out with the Ravens and shit.
That's funny because like all the players go through transitions in their career, and it's hard to compare them to one person because they go through so many different stages.
Yeah, you have to be like 09 this guy compared to
Football
you know,
accelerates your aging process
for sure.
For
yeah.
sure.
so much.
Hey, Tremont Williams is still playing.
35,
Saw that.
high
Hey.
riser.
He had 2 picks for the Cardinals.
Yeah. He graded out pretty well as a cornerback last year at 34 years old.
Which
Yeah.
is rare. Terrence Newman still doing it too.
Yeah.
I believe.
Terrence Newman, a
Landers
good cover
Andrew
corner.
just got
40.
caught out there.
Pac-Man,
Pac-Man just got released as well.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
former TNA tag champion, right?
Yes, yeah, former tag team champion Pac-Man Jones.
I wanted to bring something up because I got a few Packer fans here. What do you guys think is the Packers' move going forward with Ty Montgomery?
Slide into the
receiver,
slot.
slot.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, I agree 100%. Why aren't they doing this? Like
I think they
Well,
are.
I think they're working on it.
Oh,
I mean,
are
they
they?
realized that Aaron
Yeah.
Jones and Jamal Williams,
they're
They're fine.
they were nice.
yeah.
Aaron
both
Jones
had-
had more
Aaron Jones.
20-yard runs than Le'Veon Bell, than Alvin Kamara, than Todd Gurley. I mean, they
saying,
had the most
though.
20-plus yard runs in the league.
Aaron Jones was
Shouts
really
out to my fantasy
surprising.
team.
Like really surprising. Jamal Williams, I knew he was going to be decent because I watched a lot of college football.
But I
actually.
think they complement each other super well.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good. I don't know if it's
They need to
I don't know
cut
if-
Cobb.
Yeah. Right.
Because
yeah.
then you got Ty to play the slot and use that Cobb money to go get defense. Get
I
more
agree.
defensive players.
I agree 100%. Go sign
Yeah.
another corner and
Corner,
then draft a
cornerback.
corner.
Have corner will work for food, man. Like,
You need a
Please.
linebacker too,
Yeah.
or two.
They like white
Or 3.
linebackers in Green
do.
Bay, which
Maybe
is
4.
disappointing.
Need another Jake Ryan.
I'm cool with getting rid of Clay at this
High
point.
motor.
Yep, another high motor. High
It would
motor
be okay to
linebacker.
get rid of Clay, but he's like the only talented player you have on defense.
Is
right
AJ
now.
Hawk available?
He's doing the fucking Barstool with McAfee. I think now he does the.
Ooh,
podcast, yeah,
Shout out to
Yeah,
McAfee.
he does-
McAfee
he does.
is
Yeah.
great, man.
yeah, he does a fucking AJ Hawks on there a lot.
That's awesome. You know who's good too is Arian Foster. He's got like a podcast. It's not bad.
Yeah,
He had Chris Borland on there. Chris Borland is out
guy
there
retired after
trying to
like a
stay
year.
woke about CTE.
yeah, no, for
good.
sure.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Who's the dude
Play
from
the clip,
WWE
John.
that used to do the?
Christopher Nowinski.
Yeah, he
the guy
does
from
a ton of
Harvard.
the- yeah.
He does CTE.
Hey,
and
is
stuff.
Alberto Del Rio coming back?
Oh man, are we gonna have a little spicy wrestling talk before?
Alberto.
Got a couple minutes for wrestling here?
Oh snap! We'll have the next show's before Mania,
Yeah.
so we might have to dedicate a little time.
Triple
That'll
H,
be-
Biggest one show of the year.
Stephanie going
Yeah.
after Ronda Rousey.
I mean, this guy knows what's up.
Yeah,
Whoa.
exactly.
That'll be the point where I go to take my standard piss break.
Yeah.
That's
Because I know absolutely
That's
nothing about
totally
wrestling.
fine.
There is a rumor that your favorite wrestler, Alberto Del Rio, may be returning.
Yes.
There is a rumor.
I'm going to start watching.
Yeah, just in case.
You should just, like I said, just watch Braun Strowman. He's fucking
Yeah.
a lot of fun to watch.
The Ronda Rousey segments have been a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
Like-
it has been.
Like the
Good
crowd.
move for Ronda.
Yeah, the crowd reacts to her a lot better than I thought they would.
They love her, man.
Like I thought that they
Good
might
love
shit
it.
on it because like that's I don't know, WWE fans are weird sometimes, and like if they're supposed to like something, then they'll not like it.
Yeah, but I mean, they got her with Kurt Angle. I mean,
I know exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Come
are
on.
you gonna boo her and Kurt? Like, fuck you.
Gold
yeah,
medalist.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of not liking something, why is this fucking White Sox lighter on the table? Get this shit out of here. Throw that away.
Throw that away.
Hey, come on, man.
oh, I think it fell to the basement.
Perfect.
No, it's
Just like the White Sox in the AL Central.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
all right.
Just like Esteban Loaiza.
Oh wow, that's different. That's too real. That's too real.
Hey,
Oh,
who
here's
did
someone
you say was
Yale.
making a comeback? Jake Peavy?
Yeah,
Last
Jake
podcast.
Yeah.
Peavy's making a comeback.
Yeah.
You're like, all the White Sox pitchers blend together, except for Mark Burley. No, he blends together too.
He's also white.
I only know Mark Burley because Mark Burley had like 2 no-nos.
Yeah, and he's trying to save
And
the
a perfect
animals,
game.
man. I don't know if you know about this.
Nope.
Big PETA guy.
I don't.
And
know
not
if I
the
like
bread.
them as much.
I like
Pita
pitas.
bread?
Oh, I said
That's a
not
great
the bread.
joke.
I like pitas.
Oh God, Johnny.
I like turtles.
Oh God.
I like turtles.
Take his mic.
Can
How can we hear you? You don't even have a mic.
Can we discuss the smell of Johnny's kitchen?
No.
Fucking weird.
I don't,
There's
Trey,
there's tofu in the fridge.
As
One of them's in a Ziploc bag. The other is not.
What do you
as-
make tofu?
Fucking.
As two people who lived in this house, I don't ever want to talk about that kitchen. That kitchen gives me nightmares.
The fridge needs to be quarantined.
And Johnny's like, when I got here, he's like, I'm gonna clean out the fridge. I'm like, you should really just get a new one. He's like, yeah. Like you can go to Goodwill, get one for like $50.
I asked Johnny what he puts tofu on. He goes, everything.
Yo, miso
everything.
soup though. Miso soup is
Johnny's
my
life
shit.
on blast right now, dude.
Yeah, you guys are fucking welcome for having you. I'm having you at my house right now, recording you guys talk.
Appreciate
All you
it.
do is talk shit.
Gunning his ass, man.
Hey, but Johnny, let's talk for a minute about miso soup, man, because that shit's so flame.
Miso soup. I got all the shit.
Yeah, you got all of it. You should make up some fucking miso soup, man.
What's the best
Alrighty.
soup?
Oh damn.
Damn.
You just
Should we do a
asked-
Like
draft?
brand of
You,
soup
you
or
just
like what
asked,
type
you
of
just
soup?
asked the soup master over there.
I love soup.
I know you like soup. That's why I said
Soup's my
that.
shit. We should do a soup draft.
Are you a split pea kind of guy?
I love soup.
I love
like
split pea.
The
A
best.
good
Hey,
split pea is
Nathan,
nice, but you can
shout
Shout
burn
out
a
to
split
Nathan
pea.
Nommenson. He was saying split pea is trash when he ranked his
fucking
soups.
Split pea.
Oh, no
Hold
way.
on.
You gotta make it
The one
homemade.
thing I will
Yep.
say is split pea looks like shit,
Yeah, of course.
but it is good. It looks like baby shit.
Oh yeah,
but
that's
it's
It looks like
delicious.
puke. Yeah, it's fucking yeah.
and there's
New
there's
England
nothing
clam chowder
Yep,
fire.
I was just gonna say there's nothing better than a New England clam chowder, well
good
made,
one, sure.
and the Manhattan clam chowder.
Not
Have you ever
bad.
had that?
Yeah,
That's good
not
too.
Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep. I like a French onion, man.
Ooh.
French onion's okay. I don't know. I had it at Panera, so I don't know if I should try it somewhere else.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would. Yeah.
Should
All right.
definitely try.
Hey,
somewhere
so
else.
is chili a soup?
No,
chili's
don't start
not a
this.
soup.
I just wanted to
Chili
ask.
is not
I
a
agree.
soup.
I agree. But
Chili can be a condiment.
yeah, I've grown
You're
up.
not gonna put chicken noodle soup
You'll
over
probably-
a hot dog.
You'll probably
saying
believe me on this.
Fuck that.
You put chili on pasta.
Hell yeah, I
Like,
eat
and then
chili
cheddar
with
cheese
pasta.
on
Like
top.
noodles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and sour
sure,
cream.
yeah,
yeah.
like-
And once in a while,
Sour
throw in
cream?
some avocado and some lime. Try that one
You're
time.
wild. You're
Wow.
wild in on that.
Dude,
yeah,
Sriracha.
you're wild in.
Avocado were not a thing when I was growing
Yeah,
up, and that's the
exactly.
last time I had that dish.
Yeah, you're wild in. I would try it, but I'm just
It's
saying
good. It's
It's
good.
not like tied into my like. Oh, when I have chili, I do this because
Yeah.
it was not a thing when I was eating it.
But I would
Okay.
try it. Avocado's a shit. People shit on it, but I love it.
Hey, and there's a difference too. If you get there's sour cream and then you get the Mexican crema. That stuff
I
is
know,
good.
I got really excited and you're like, oh, crema.
Can we talk about our producer just leaving?
Yeah.
the
Hey,
show?
he walked out on us.
Fucking
You
Manoanos
guys
and
made fun of me one time. I quit.
their puppy bladders.
fucking
He got fired anyway. He's doing this for free.
part-time.
Can we
piece
talk
of
about
shit.
tacos?
We could.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Late night tacos.
All
Oh,
of
I loved late night
Fire
tacos,
is
man.
tacos.
Can you just get a taco cart, man?
Dude.
You just I'll pedal.
Thinking about
I
it.
swear to God, I'll just fucking pedal downtown every Friday and Saturday.
We'll do like a pedal tavern, but just sell tacos. And
just sell tacos.
Okay.
Not a bad
Perfect.
idea.
I'll pedal all the tacos. So
I eat tacos-
I'll be sitting there pedaling just to power all the fucking heat and all that shit to
Smart.
cook the meat.
I eat
like it.
tacos 2-3 times a week
Damn, that's impressive.
Where?
at
Yeah.
my house.
You make tacos that often?
Yeah.
I need like some taco recipes from you.
Okay, the most important thing is you get the skirt steak and you marinate
Skirt,
it in a It don't go woo woo. It goes whoa whoa.
You make that whoa whoa.
No,
please
you get the skirt steak and you do a mojo marinade. It's like
A
a
mojo?
citrus. It's like a citrus marinade with orange and lime,
Okay.
cilantro, olive oil, some vinegar.
Salt, pepper.
Marinate that. Marinate that shit overnight, and then just cook it. Dice it up like 3 minutes aside. Nice medium rare. Put it in a taco. Cilantro, lime, onion. That's it.
But I be trying to eat like less red meat, so I'm like.
Then you can do that same thing with chicken, with pork.
Yeah, I be trying to do
Shrimp.
that shit with ground turkey. I've been trying to eat, and that shit's. You can put it in some shit.
That's what
some shit.
Ashley likes, but that's
I don't like
that's
it, but
trash
it's
to
like-
me in a taco.
Same.
I don't know if it works in a taco. It works in some other things.
Turkey chili, amazing.
Yeah, turkey. You can get away with it in chili.
Don't put fucking
Yeah.
turkey in a taco.
No, but
you get slapped
chili-
by a Mexican for doing that.
Turkey chili is flame though.
Turkey chili is flame.
like turkey
Actually,
Yeah.
Silky's mom made a turkey chili one
She
time
likes
when
it.
we had like a football viewing party, and it was amazing.
Oh yeah.
It was like a white sauce or something like that.
Now
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. I don't
Now
know.
I'm
It was
They
like
determined-
make a
it was
white
like
chili though.
Yeah.
a white chili. Yeah, that was good. That was good. But
I'm
she did make a
determined to
turkey
make
chili too.
a good turkey fucking Fuck, I forgot what we were
A
talking
turkey
A turkey fucking fuck.
It's a turkey and a chicken and a duck. Boom.
Turkey fucking fuck.
Turkey fucking fuck.
turkey taco.
And
I
then
want
he
to
gives,
make a turkey taco.
and then he
No,
gives, he gives that turkey
don't
fucking
put
fuck
turkey
to
in
a
a taco.
senior that he liked in the tournament.
I've had this
No.
turkey for years. I've been
I
saving
want a
this
turkey.
turkey for a good time. I want to give you this turkey.
This
My
turkey fucking
grandfather
fuck.
made a turkey fucking fuck, and he handed it down to me.
Dude, how creepy is Jim Nance, though? Seriously.
Come on, Jim Nance! What
That
the
is so
fuck?
creepy. I've been saving this tie for a good time.
Hey, shout
Do you
out,
mind if I just tie it on you,
shout
big
out
boy?
Let me just. Oh, you smell nice. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Jim Nance is the next person for sexual assault.
Yeah. Number one.
Archie
Number one.
Diacono.
Hashtag me too.
Oh.
Guys, what the fuck? Do we got anything?
We love women.
Have we gone
love
too
women.
far?
Do we got anything else here, or should we get off the air before this is
what are we at?
complicit?
135.
So
Alright, let's go.
Fuck it, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
What's
do like 15 more.
Yeah.
Brian says no.
I was like,
Brian says
alright,
no.
alright.
I felt like we were petering out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, I think 135 is about right here. We're kind of
There's still one of those topics left. Should we
Well,
talk about where LeBron is going?
Guys, let's talk about weed and sports.
Nobody's listening.
No, we got one more.
Shut it down.
Let's talk
What
about
sport
weed
has the
and
best
sports.
athletes?
Basketball by far.
Basketball.
No way.
Hands
Basketball?
down basketball.
Yeah.
What else is there? What's your? You say no way, Trey.
No. I'll say basketball, but
Oh, okay. Thanks for that.
Sorry. I was gonna say soccer, but they can't shoot or anything. But
bunch of short
they
guys
they
running
run.
around.
Yeah, but they run so they run multiple miles throughout a match.
marathon.
Like if you track a soccer player at what are you doing?
If we were doing long distance running, I'll
Yeah.
give you that. But you want to run any other track and field events, and I'm taking any NBA player all day. Short sprints.
about football
all day?
players?
High jumps all day. Long jumps all day. Basketball players.
Not short sprints.
What
I don't
about
think-
football players?
I don't
Because they're
think-
strong as shit.
They've got longer
and they're
strides
athletic.
already.
Yeah, but why don't you have more runners that are 6'7" then?
I mean, you could have one that's 6'4". Or
Don't
6'1".
injuries play
The,
a factor in
tallest
that?
runner I've ever seen is Usain Bolt. How tall is he? 6'5"?
6'5", sure.
I've never seen anybody even close to that though, besides him.
But isn't it like an injury risk when you're running that much and you're
Dude, soccer
bigger?
players could dip on NBA players in like a 100-yard dash, guaranteed.
I would take a bunch of point guards.
What sport? What
No
sport
way.
has the fastest players?
I never see
Soccer.
white people win any sort of
Soccer?
track
Well,
events.
besides-
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
The black guys are always winning all the races. Like, I'm not taking any white guys over. any
No
of these
black people play
guys.
soccer? Are you kidding me? There's tons of black soccer players.
That you think they're gonna dip on people,
Yeah.
on NBA players?
What
In
what do you
short
guys?
sprints?
What do you guys
Ghana,
think?
gotta say Ghana's like Ivory Coast, like in general, their team is fast as fuck. Like Cameroon, you have the Eto'os.
So we're talking about
like,
one team.
Well, I'm just saying in general,
What
like to like defend the side of like
What about
soccer players.
baseball?
Like, no,
No.
come on.
No,
I don't know.
way.
What about
no
golf?
way.
What about golf?
Just Ian Happ.
Yeah, you can have the fastest guy in the league.
It's a different type of speed. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
shouting
go ahead.
over it.
We
It's a
can
different
hear you.
type of speed. NBA speed versus soccer speed, because soccer speed's like a long kind of thing. NBA speed's quick bursts.
For sure.
So there's quicker people in the NBA.
I still don't
but
think that
there's-
decides who's more athletic. Even
No, yeah, we got off
a
topic
high
with
jump,
the sprinter.
a long jump. I
Well, we
mean,
all kind of
NBA
agree.
is
High
crushing-
jump,
the
long jump,
athleticism-
definitely.
The athleticism category is going to get crushed by NBA players.
Yeah, the only thing.
If you
yeah,
want to start testing,
medium
verticals,
length running, yeah.
you want to do any of that shit, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to get crushed by
Can
NBA
you
players.
imagine? Sorry, I'm talking over everybody again. Can you imagine,
Guys, please.
guys, please? Could you imagine if the best players in the NBA played soccer? How good America would be.
Well, if they were good at soccer.
Why
Well,
waste
if
your
they
time?
grew up-
Why
if
waste
they-
your time?
If they grew up playing soccer,
Would
like,
LeBron
they'd
be the
good.
best soccer player?
I think Russell Westbrook would be a great soccer player.
Steph Curry?
No, Steph Curry would be trash.
So
Steph Curry's
big.
always breaking his ankles, anyways.
James Harden?
Shaq.
Be a
Imagine him
decent, be a
playing
decent
soccer,
keeper.
I just pictured James Harden like drawing fouls in soccer, like flopping, and it was a great like picture in my head.
Neymar.
It'd be way worse than that though. Like Harden would try to do like fucking like nutmeg you, and then if you just blocked it, he'd just like flail to the ground, like fall over and shit.
Neymar.
Hour and 40
Fantastic.
minutes in, and we had a vehement disagreement.
Yeah, I know. Finally,
It was a healthy
it's
disagreement.
like 100 minutes.
I feel like there needs to
No,
be
I
more of
said
that.
no way in the
Alright.
beginning because I feel like soccer gets so disrespected by how far they actually run. Like, you can Google how far a soccer player runs throughout a match. But then I'm like, oh my God, basketball players, like he said, high jump,
Yeah.
long jump, vertical, freaks of nature.
But
There's some football players that are super athletic out there too, but
Oh,
basketball's
shit,
got
yeah.
to be
There's
number
too many
one.
fat guys. That
Too many fat guys.
But if you figure in strength as part of athleticism,
strength, yeah, that's very, very.
because those guys are like, what did fucking Barkley do at we were talking about it last time at the combine?
Yeah, the 29 reps and 4.4 speed. And all
Like
that.
that's fucking crazy.
That's a superhuman.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, basically.
Football players would take the discus and shot put category.
No.
Soccer players,
If you're
Running.
if you're talking is that like medium to like long distance
endurance running.
Yep. And if
Sure.
you're talking especially like it's certain specifics like certain your midfielders that like control the game, your like central midfielders, your number 10s, like they have to do.
I don't know how endurance fits under the athleticism category, though. You know,
Sure.
like that's.
yeah, sure.
I don't think you have to be very athletic at all to be able to have a long endurance.
Yeah. But
You
if you
can
have
build
to,
that up yourself. You know.
Did you say long Durex?
Durex?
Shouts out, let's get some free rubbers.
condoms, yeah.
Hey, but we should. I want to expand. Like Johnny said, or somebody said, if basketball players or American athletes in general, our main focus was soccer, who would be like your number one guy? Johnny said like Russell Westbrook. Who would you like be like, for sure? Let's go. You're on my team.
Damn, like all sports.
Yeah, all sports.
I would say that LeBron is like Lukaku or Ibrahimovic, just a big body there. Who can
DeAndre
shoot.
Hopkins.
That's a good-
Hopkins would
that's
be
a good one.
But
Yeah.
LeBron's speed is underrated. DeAndre Hopkins is a good one though.
Johnny just thinks he's in the podcast now.
Yeah.
The last segment Johnny usually comes in.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
now
DeAndre
we're
Hopkins
shouting.
is a really
Yep.
good one.
The last segment Johnny comes in.
I think LeBron would be a monster. I think it'd be impossible. to
Steve
stop him.
Nash.
Chad Ochocinco.
Wide receivers come to mind because footwork is so important in soccer, obviously. And,
Body contortion.
yeah, and like footwork is a lot more key to wide receiver than a lot of other positions in sports. Like it's not that crucial for like I guess like NBA centers like footwork to an extent matters like low post
Not
game
even
like
anymore.
That. Not as much, yeah, not as much unfortunately.
Hey, they had
hard, man.
they had like a little get together with J.J. Watt and Sergio Aguero from Man City, and J.J. Watt could kick the fuck out of a soccer ball. Dude, he was like on target too.
They did like, they did
Like
a
he was
football
giving
player.
Aguero like a run for his
they
money
did like
in
a PK
PKs.
shootout.
Yeah,
Didn't they? Yeah, I saw that shit. That
Really?
actually
it was
good,
really weird to watch, but he's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they were kicking field goals, and Watt was nailing like 50-yarders
He's a weird. He's just a stupid good athlete.
Sign him up.
Yeah.
from Wisconsin, baby.
Maybe he should switch to like kicker because then he won't get hurt every year.
I'd really like to see him be in WWE.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
He'd get hurt in like a month. There's no way.
Yeah.
JJ Watt's body's breaking down at this point. I think
He tries so hard
Yeah.
that he'll rip
Yeah.
a pectoral muscle to
Yeah.
try to get a sack. It's like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, like he doesn't have. He's another like doesn't have his like pick his spots like mentality. He doesn't have gears. He's 100%, which is awesome. And when
Sure.
you're like healthy and you're like playing well, it's fantastic. But fuck, it's hard to get through 16 games
It's a
doing
ticking
that.
time bomb. man.
Yeah,
For a
like-
second there, I thought you were talking about Gronk.
Gronk,
Ooh.
WWE.
We should go on the Gronk family party cruise.
Do it,
that
yeah, can we
Ports
do-
in Miami. I think.
Oh,
we
we
do a
should start a
show?
GoFundMe.
Do a show from the Gronk cruise.
Yo, soy
I hear that-
fiesta.
I hear that cruise is like 87% men and 15% women.
That
Naturally.
sounds exactly
Just
right.
a bunch of bros that want to get drunk with Gronk.
Yep. And dude, there's gonna be a lot of hot babes there.
Yeah, that's what they all tell each
Yep,
other.
yep.
And then they show up and they're like, "Where are the babes, man?"
It's just all us. Fuck.
Sausage fest.
Just Sarah
69,
Spain.
69.
Hey, broski, 2 Heinekens. Didn't Sarah Spain go on there from
Yeah,
Avatar Show?
she did go on there.
She was checking it out.
Why Snapchat fucking sends you fucking holiday shit? Like, I don't need to hear from Snapchat.
Yeah.
Fucking on
St.
fucking
Patty's
Valentine's
Day?
on
Well,
St.
make sure you
Patty's
don't
Day.
forget, man.
Like,
I don't want to
okay.
hear, especially on Valentine's. Like, oh, it's Valentine's.
Did you
Day.
say Valentine's?
Valentine's?
Valentine's.
He always says Valentine's. Like it's an M.
Valentine's Day.
God damn it.
Y'all celebrating Valentine's Day?
Valentine's for you to learn how to spell that word. All right.
I don't need to. Google got me.
1
Google's got
time,
my
2
back.
time, 3 time Valentine's.
Valentine.
But why does Snapchat think that's necessary?
They're just letting you know.
Happy Tree Day from Snapchat.
Gotta let them know.
Hashtag content.
Lucky I still got Snapchat.
Yeah, true.
The only person-
Have we gone too far? Is this way too long?
About an hour and 45. I just gotta say,
Let's
the
get
only
the fuck
person,
out of here.
the only person,
Damn,
who wished
just
me,
killing me on my Snapchat points.
and the only person who wished me a happy Valentine's Day was Team Snapchat.
Valentine's. Valentine's.
Slitting them
true.
DMs.
That is true. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Say something to end the show.
Something to end the show. No, I'm just
Just
kidding.
kill it. Kill it right there.
Ah!